All right, everybody. We are live. We pulled an audible. We are not going to do the Texas A&M rebuild tonight. We are now doing the newly figured out Michigan head coach, Kyle Whittingham, the Michigan rebuild. So that's what we're doing now. Patrick's first. Patrick, hit us with the surprise. What is it? We've been dying to know. But guys, here we go. We tried a couple times off stream to move the actual Kyle Whittingham over from Utah to Michigan. It just won't do it. I won't accept it. And yeah, we're ready, Patrick. And so we just had to create Kyle Whittingham. So what we're going to do is we're going to see him the first year. And we're going to see him the whole first year like they did. And then we're going to take them over, do an off season live with you guys. We're going to force the wins and losses the way they had it in real life. That way it gives our coach some XP, a little bit of chance to catch up. And yeah. So that's what we're going to get into right here in a minute. We're going to boost these XP sliders. That way we get the league all juiced up. 300% everything. And then we're going to sim the first year. We're going to go look at the record. We're going to see what Michigan actually went. Now we're going to be running all Kyle Whittingham stuff, right? So all Utah playbook. Unless we're going to figure out who our coordinator is going to be. That's probably who we're going to do, right? And now he had some pretty good abilities. I don't anticipate this one taking very long. It's Michigan. They're a 5-star program. Or the biggest thing is, can we keep Bryce Underwood? That's the biggest thing. And if we can keep Bryce Underwood, I think we can win a championship early. That's the biggest thing. We got recruiting on auto for this first year. We did go recruiting route to help us out a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and get this whole tree nice and filled out for us. O-line, wide receivers, quarterbacks, right? I really wanted to do Whittingham like a legit way. I'll try to figure out if there's a way to do it on our own. I think that there is. Custom schedule. I'm going to send ahead and then we'll invite Patrick. But yeah, we got it's a new era in Ann Arbor. Let's see, where's he at? Where'd he go? There he is. Patrick, I would just hold on this first year, man, because I'm about to move and groove. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go look and see what was Michigan's record this year. We're gonna follow it exactly the same way, and then basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna just force that schedule and force through this first year. We're gonna try to keep it consistent. So we look at, so they beat New Mexico. Derek said, "Let's go." That's right. We got the rebuild going. Oh, he did it. He got it. Derek, hook me up, brother. How do we do it? How do we do it? How did you make it happen? Did you have to wait another year? Hook me up, Derek. Come on now. Let's see how Derek does it. So let's see if we can do it. I love it. Love to see that. See if he can get us some tips. Must have taken multiple attempts. Had to have. I just tried it twice. And it did not want to cooperate. So They beat Wisconsin. Until he tells us otherwise, we're going to continue on with what we got. That's awesome, though, that he figured that out, especially for everybody. So that shows right there that it's definitely possible. It is definitely possible to get Kyle Whittingham over there legitimately. That looks like it's like 3 losses. I think they went 9-3 this year. So we're just gonna roll on with that. Auto recruiting's on, and we may call an audible right here, and we may see if Derek, if one of our subscribers can hook us up real quick, tell us what's the magic juice. We may start over and get Kyle Whittingham. We may just start everything over, start the stream over, and all of that. Good play, Derek. Good play. It's awesome that he got it. So, I mean, he got it legitimately. There you guys go. Probably took a little bit of work, but he did it. Got the actual Kyle Whittingham coach over there. He took control of both Michigan and Utah, forced to win Utah and forced loss Michigan. Yeah. Nice. Probably had to do a little bit of denying of some coaches in an offline. We've got some more points. 9-3, number 16, looking the same. We're just gonna go with what we got here. We're gonna go with what we got. That's cool though that he got it done. Really cool. We are going to go ahead and max out our recruiting. We are not going to be able to get elite recruiter. So that's the one we always want to get. But we'll take this because we definitely want to get into transfer portal targets. So there we go. All right, so now pretty much what we're going to do, we're going to set our staff. We're going to get our staff set. Who do we want coming in here? What kind of coach? And we got to figure out what kind of coordinator do we want? Talent developer? An architect? I don't think so. That's not what we came here to do. We came here to win championships. Okay, Kyle Whittingham, he came here to win championships. That's why they hired him. And that's what he's going to do. Didn't really recruit much. Trinidad Chambliss, Heisman winner. Here we go. In South Carolina. I don't know what bowl they made in actual real life, but we're going to go ahead and hire the staff, get this out of the way, figure out what kind of offense we're going to be running. PJ Fleck, we may be running his scheme. He's a master motivator, decent recruiter. He may be our guy. Running the multiple offense. Looking at some of these guys, I mean, master motivator is pretty good. Jed Fish is probably who we're about to hire. Yes, sir. An elite recruiter, Jed Fish, is who we're about to get. Come on, Jed Fish. Or Fish, however you say it. Okay, Dave Aranda. Okay, Greg. I mean, there's some firepower here, offensive and defense coordinators. I mean, some absolute firepower. I mean, did everyone just get fired? I mean, what are the odds of this, right, guys? I think we have to go either Dave. I think we go Luke Fickle. I think we go Luke Fickle for the. So Jed Fish, Luke Fickle, and Kyle Whittingham. So this could get crazy. Make sure you guys leave a like on the stream. We're all waiting. We're all waiting for the Patrick surprise. Not sure what that's going to be. He's one of our subscribers. He's been here for a while. He did leave, and now he's... Let's get this going. Get this going. All right, let's see if we can sign those guys. That's going to be great, actually. That'll be huge for us. Yes. Kid Fish. Luke Fickle. I mean, we're probably going to win a championship right here, year one. We just got an elite recruiter. Go ahead and go to that end season recap. We're going to make an assumption. We're going to win that game. We're going to win that game, right? Actually, let it play out. Let's let it play out. We could probably beat that South Carolina team. All right, what is Kyle Whittingham going to do? How is he going to build this team, right? Who we got here? All right, who won the championship? That's the biggest thing. Ole Miss beat Texas Tech 51-33. Lane Kiffin won the national championship in year one. Now it's the Christmas part of the dynasty where we go and we get to build our roster out through the transfer portal. And then we just get to go play. So what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves some rules. We're going to play 5 games, offense only. So that way we keep it moving. And we're going to see what happens, how long it takes us to rebuild. Sorry, guys, just putting a goal up for us. Putting a goal up for us. All right, here we go. We're going to take a look at what are the players leaving. So it doesn't look like Bryce Underwood even wants to go. So that's good. That's really good. Now, can we retain our running backs? That's the biggest thing. TJ Hester. Let's see if we can get Justice Hayes back. We do. All right, so we're probably already championship inbound. Jordan Marshall, come on back. TJ Hester. What a name, though. Davis. We've got some pretty good persuasion attempts. Kendrick Bell's coming back. Frederick Moore is not coming back. That's pretty much everybody. That's pretty much everybody. This is the big one. This is the big one, guys. This one's going to be fun. Now let's go take a look at the transfer portal. Also, let's go ahead and turn off the auto recruiting. Auto recruiting is now off. So now we're gonna build our team out. We're gonna try to be Whittingham in here, but Jed Fish, we're gonna try to be explosive, incredibly explosive. What about the got a little speedster, huh? I like that. So 1,500 points. We dropped a little bit. It's not enough to really do any damage to us. We're gonna be able to get pretty much a full board. The only thing is, once again, we're stuck to this measly 50 points. Trying to do the best we can. So, if we can get more, that would be great. I thought by getting Finch, that would allow us to basically be able to put more points on these players, but it didn't allow us to. So here we are, doing the best we can. But we're going to clear this board up really quick. and then we're gonna see what players we got. Now the good news is we got Bryce Underwood. He's on the roster, and we're definitely gonna re-roll him and make him incredibly elite. Incredibly elite. We're gonna make him fast. We're gonna make him be able to throw the ball, and he may be one of the most broken players we get to use on this game. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's gonna be really good. Now let's go see what we can get. I don't think we need a quarter. I don't even think we need to talk about quarterback. We can look, right? We can look just in case. Oh wow, we got Devin Dampers. He wanted to come follow us over. So 2 5-star quarterbacks. That's pretty sweet. Gunnar Stockton wants to come over. So we can attract a lot of talent here. So this one's going to be the Shields, Owens. I mean, we can pretty much talk to whoever we want to. Pretty much whoever we want to. I wish we could have got Hardy. We will try to get Isaac Brown as well. Fluff, we're going to get Fluff. Bo Jackson, I don't know if we really need Bo Jackson. Cam Edwards. Jordan Marshall. Not unless there's just someone really low down here that we're not looking at. But I don't think we're going to need to pick up anybody this far late. Especially when we have in Haynes as well. Now, wide receiver, for some reason, we could not even talk to. We can't even talk to that many people. Wow. Nick McMillan. And that's about it. Oh, man. Look at that, guys. Patrick became a member. Welcome to the Game Changers, Patrick. That is awesome, my man. What an iconic moment on the stream. To have Patrick become a part of the members. A member of the channel. That's what I'm talking about, Patrick. My man. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. We got the little notification. That was cool. That was awesome. What a moment on our channel. Just gave it a like. Thanks, JT. We're going to be rebuilding Michigan. I'm trying to find this guy. How was your day after Christmas, JT? Good? I'm trying to find this one guy that we saw the other night that was a 6'8". I have to see if he's in here again. Good? Nice. I hope you had a good day, man. Hope you had a great day, actually. I hope you're doing well. Also, if you guys see a 6'8" wide receiver, please stop me. I already did. I invited you, Patrick. Go ahead, brother. Get in here. You're a member of the channel now. Have a blessed night. You too. You too, JT. Thank you. Somebody help me find this 6'8" wide receiver. I cannot go any further until I find this 6'8" wide receiver. I saw him the other night, and I can't. I'm thinking about, he was a speedster too. I have to search for him. This will probably end up being the most broken player of all time. So we're just going to sort through speedsters. Actually, we need to go through slow and make sure we look in line by line. Bear with me, guys, and then we'll get to playing some football. Yell at me if you see a 6'8". I'm paying attention right now, like big time. I'm trying to see if I see this guy. There's something Johnson, I think. There he is. Yeah, man, I can't get on him again. DeAndre Johnson, a 6'8", 220-pound speedster. My coach prestige is the only reason that stopped me. Out of Jacksonville State. So if I ever see this guy again, and I can get him, I will go for him. All right. That was that. That's got to be a broken wide receiver. So I'm thinking we're going to have to make a video about that guy. And seeing if we need to post that. And seeing if the community needs to know about this guy. That's 6'7", wide receiver or tight end. I'm not familiar with tight ends, honestly, in college football, like I probably should be. I didn't see Trey Green, so I'm not really worried. I will get that. I will get Green, actually. What is Green? He's a pass protector. Yeah, we're going to do that. Adams, Tyree Adams. We're pretty much just we're gonna build the offensive line. We always build offensive line. You gotta have that offensive line. Defensive line, gotta have it. We can get Colin Simmons. And we can get Trey White. Wow, what an elite group of players we're about to haul in here for probably a little quick 1-year rebuild. That's probably what this is about to be. Talon Carter. When I hear Carter now, I think Jalen Carter. See, who can we get? Who can we get? Second on that guy. Let's look at cornerback. Who we got? Brown, Ashton Stamps. We know he's elite. Nelson, we know he's elite. Some of our rebuilds. I think Lee is elite. Is that the number 5 guy? Jamari Sharp? Is that their number 5 guy? Devin Sanchez, come on. Oh, hang on. We gotta start thinking about, like, some of these guys, there's some gems in here hiding. There really is. There's some gems in here hiding that we need to look for. They may not have the rating. Like, you got Ben Haynes, Jameer Grimsley, you got Charles Lester, right? Biggest thing is we're going to take a look at LSU. Stamps, Pickens, Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Patrick. Thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now let's go rebuild Michigan and go get a championship. Let's try to. KJ Bolden. We got to have these guys. We got to have them. Donald. There's some hidden guys in here too. Don't miss them. Can't miss them. You overlook them, you'll be in trouble. My thing is, I'm surprised at the actual amount of. Ash is on. He's on College Football 26. That means he's going to probably check in here in a little bit. I don't know where everyone's at tonight. I don't think Nick McMillan is actually that good. I mean, we're going to recruit him. We want to go get some wide receivers. I hope we have enough elite wide receivers to really break the bank, right? Also, that Virginia Tech one is about to get insane. That team is going to be awesome. I think this one, can Jed Fish come in here and help develop Bryce Underwood the way he needs to be? I think so. I think we go in and getting him and Luke Fickle at coordinators with Kyle Whittingham. I think that just makes sense. I am fully prepared to make send a lot of checks out the door right here. And now that we have our membership from Patrick tonight, we have more NIL money to spend on Michigan players. Patrick, if you see some players that I'm going after, just try to move on to a different one. We're trying to build a good team right here. Really good team. I think we can do this year one. I think we can. I think we can do it year one. I see the potential right here. Team has potential written all over it. I don't think we can do both these guys. We have to leave some points. All right, Patrick, here we go. We're moving. We're moving tonight. Michigan rebuild. Already out of a left tackle? That quick? We didn't even get a chance. Yeah, Patrick, you're going to have to take Colin Simmons off. We need that to happen. We need that to happen for us big time. Probably championship contender for KJ Bolden. We're going to do that. Probably, honestly, for everybody. Conference prestige. We've got a really good grade. Playing style. It's perfect. It's exactly what you want. Man, you got to be kidding me. So now I got to go try to find another right tackle. Patrick, could you do me a favor and take Colin Simmons off? You're messing up my feng shui. Yeah, they did offer. We're going to look at 2 more tackles here in a minute. But first, we're going to try to figure out which guys are the most important. I think the most important is wide receivers, right? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll just go in line. We'll go in line. That's the biggest thing. We don't have a pipeline there. We don't have a pipeline there. We don't want to waste points. Championship contender. Okay, we can do that. We can work with that. What do you want? Pro potential? I got you. Oh, we got you. We don't have, okay. We'll be okay. I'm sure we got some pretty good depth. I'm fairly confident we have some pretty good depth. When in doubt, championship contender, right? Make sure you guys leave a like on the stream. Go build a great offensive line. So right now we're in decent shape. We're in decent shape. Not in great shape. We're just in decent shape. All right, we're gonna try to really work this, because if we get this full class in here, oh yeah, we get this full class in here, we are going to be stacked. Uh-oh. Championship contender. Don't like that grade. Now why was Brown not able to go? It's showing he has a visit. That's crazy. That's so weird. Jordan Seaton is showing available, but yet he doesn't. Hmm. All right, we're gonna go with that one. I wish I had more points. If only that's all I wanted for Christmas was some more points. I feel good there. I feel good there because the pipeline. I feel good there. Feel good there. Fluff, I do not feel good about. So more than likely we're about to lose Fluff. Wow, it let me just schedule that for him. What? So Fluff can get a visit, but some of these other guys can't? Are my eyes deceiving me, everybody? Let's go with that one. I'm thinking that one. What's going on, Derek? How did you do it? Did you do it in an offline one, Derek? Because I tried it two different times before I tried to go live, and you know what? It didn't work both times. So did you force other coaches to take other jobs or decline the jobs, or so they wouldn't take it? I'm curious if you did that. So we just kind of created one and we just kind of ran with it, right? But boy, oh boy, oh boy, actual Kyle Whittingham has a really good coaching build that I really would have liked to use. But you know what? EA doesn't like to have fun at all. So no, you just did the forced until Michigan got coach. I did that too. I gave them, wins and losses. I forced all wins for all wins for Michigan, and I forced all wins for Utah and all losses for Michigan, and it still would not let me. It wouldn't let him go over there. Dan Lanning kept taking it. Dan Lanning kept taking it from me, so I didn't really know what to do to help that out. So we just kind of improv'd. Oh my goodness, everybody. Hype is back in the chat. W's immediately. Immediately. Hype, where in the world have you been? Cry has been looking everywhere for you. We've looked all over the place. It's been a minute. It has been a minute, Hype. Where in the world have you been? We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Where have you been? Cry's going to freak out. If Sam and Hype show up tonight, I think Cry will go crazy. I think he will. What's the Discord? Discord is 9 to 5ers. You got to get in. You got to get in, Hype. My man, it's glad to have you back, man. We have a lot of new people. Hopefully they all show up tonight. Let me get a link for you. Let's get you in this Discord. We got to get you in. Also, Hype, listen, we've got members on the channel now. We've got 7 or 8 members on the channel now. Patrick just became a member tonight. So we got a lot going on. We got a lot to catch you up on. Guys, let's take a minute. Put some W's in the chat for him. LOL, good to see you tonight. Good to see all of you guys. Man, blast from the past, Hype. Glad you're here. All right, Hype. So all you got to do is basically go to my description on my YouTube channel. And then all you have to do, give me a minute. Give me 1 second. And I'll tell you. If you go there and then you just click that link, that'll take you to the Discord, and we'd love to have you in there. Wow. W's, guys. Did you make Michigan bad? No, year one, we just kind of forced their regular year. Derek. W's in the chat for Derek, by the way, guys. I'm glad you guys all came out tonight. Not letting me copy and paste. No, and no blue link. Hang on, let's go. Let me make a post real quick. I'm going to make a post. Hang on. I got you. It's about to be in the post tabs of the channel. Yeah, you might have got lucky, Derek. All right, go look at the post tabs. Hype. Yeah, guys. Hype. Some things have changed now. We're doing good. Almost at 2,000 subscribers. We're trying to rebuild Michigan tonight, right? Trying to get that going. And then we're also, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our memberships. Trying to build our memberships. We got 8 people watching tonight. This is gonna be a great night. I got a feeling. We got hype back, everybody. When Cry comes in, he's gonna freak out. All right, I think we're good. I think we got everything set. Glad to have you back, Hype. Man, it's been a while. I think last time we saw you was on one of the Madden streams, right? When we were doing some Ultimate Team stuff. Now, how in the world am I about to fall out? Behind Tulane on Colin Simmons. Somebody explain that to me. What? I've got no pipeline, so the game's just like, you're terrible. Let's see if let's just hope that one's it, right? Just join the Discord. Yes, you did, my man. Nice. That's gonna be great having you in there. It'll be great having you in there for ideas, things of that nature. Also, Hype, if you want to join our 1-star dynasty, we just started year 2. If you want to join our 1-star dynasty league, we are rebuilding 1-star programs into the next championship contenders. And also, if you want to become College Football 26, and also if you wanted to become a member of the channel, I'm not going to stop you. I would appreciate it. We would appreciate it. Helps us keep this thing going. This well-oiled machine that we've got going, guys. We're slowly. Oh, you don't have college football? Oh no. Oh man, that's okay. Fluff, man, get out of here. So we need to add Fluff and another defensive end. Man, you don't have college football. Fluff, DN, and a D tackle. What in the... Fluff, DN, and a D tackle. Come on, guys, help me remember that. Yeah, we did do that MUT video together, man. That was awesome. Heck yeah, I remember that. Telling you, man, you're not gonna get that kind of response out of any other streamer, okay? Where they remember you when you come into the chat. I'm telling you, I got a list. I got you guys all remembered. The ones that consistently come over and over. I know, like All-Star Special is Trajan. He hasn't been here in a while. Jackson, we haven't seen him in a while. Babbitt, we haven't seen him in a little bit. Genesis hasn't came in a while. We had Carter the other night. It was great. I mean, if we could have everybody here that's been popping in the past 2 months, I am not even kidding you guys. We could probably sit around close to 50 to 60 people on a live stream. If we could just get everyone, and I understand everyone's got things they got going on, right? But if we could get everybody, guys, we could really cook. LOL's been coming. He's been coming to every single stream. He's been coming to every single stream. Shout out to LOL. He's been putting in the work. Been putting in the work. Yes, sir, he has. And it means a lot. It means a lot, guys. I'm telling you guys, it doesn't go unnoticed. I'm telling you, when you guys that have been here, Indiana choked. Whoa. I see him in all the games, realistic, real life, wins, losses. Indiana choked. Can't believe it. I just texted the general that I'm hype. Nice. You may have to change your Discord name to hype. By the way, we're looking at an elite recruiting class right here. Bryce Underwood is about to be surrounded by the world's best talent. But yeah, we're glad to have you back. Like I said, you know, no other streamer's gonna remember that. Gonna, you know. Yeah, I had to make. That's not the real Kyle Whittingham. I had to create him. Derek, though, like I said, W's in the chat for Derek. Derek Morris 4239, guys. This guy, he got it figured out. Also, he's another good one. He's another great one. He's been coming to a bunch of them. You make Michigan bad in losses? Yeah, he did it. He did it. I've got proof right here. I'll show you. He sent me it. He said, let's go, when he sent it to me. It was crazy. That's what real Kyle Whittingham looks like. He did it. So LOL, it's possible. He said all he did was just must have got lucky. I think you have to just keep trying multiple times over and over, right? So also hype. Look at that. We got some Christmas lights, some snow, you know. We got some new stuff for the stream. We've upgraded a little bit since you've been here last. But Kyle Whittingham can go there. Force all wins to Utah, go to a championship, win them the championship as far as conference, and force all losses to Michigan. Keep trying, brother. It says it took him 2 seasons. That's what I figured. So here's my theory on that, LOL, because I tried it 2 different times on the first season, the first roll. Because notice, Derek, on yours, I saw where it said 2026 instead of 2025. So that means you forced wins and losses to Michigan 2 seasons and for Utah 2 seasons. I think that boosted Kyle Whittingham's prestige, and it also gets him another year to get up higher on the board where some of the other coaches wouldn't do it. It's been 4 months since the last stream that you joined. Hey, well, we got some really good stuff. We have a lot of good content, a lot of good stuff on the streams. I'm telling you, you're in the right spot. You're in the right spot, hype, for some college football tonight. Man, come on, bro. You guys are kidding me. You are. Still on Nintendo, not for college football. I do have the Nintendo, yeah. So we actually had a subscriber buy us a copy of Madden. Basically, they donated to the stream, and it got us a copy of Madden 26 on the PlayStation. So I tell people all the time, if you want me to play a specific game, all you have to do is just donate, and I'll play it. You donate the money. You say, hey, I'm telling you, play this game. And I've played it a good amount, a really good amount. So I make sure I get the worth out of it for the people that want it. So basically what I'm saying is if there's a certain game you want to play, yep, hype, like Patrick said, he just became a member of the channel. So W's in the chat for Patrick, everybody. W's in the chat for Patrick. Since we got about 10 people here right now watching, let's see how many W's we can get in the chat for Patrick becoming a member. Hype, we'd love for you to be a member. We'd love for you to become a member of the channel. Can I be a mod? Yeah, so that's what we're actually about to start doing is if you guys, members are going to start becoming mods. That's going to be my rule. And Cry's about to become a member hopefully tonight. So we're going to have 2 memberships tonight. And all the members are going to end up being mods. Yes, hype. Yep, you keep coming back around, staying consistent. And if you're a member, you're definitely going to be a mod. And the good thing is the memberships, they're like dirt. It's like $1.99. I mean, there's nothing. There's literally nothing to them. Hang on 1 second, guys. Let me get this. Let me get this really quick. You got the same quarterback? That's funny. That's funny, Derek. Wonder when Crow's gonna be here. He'll be here. He usually shows up late. Oh man, this is looking hype. Don't leave. Don't you guys leave. Colin Simmons. Yes. Yes. Oh man, this is gonna be a 1-year rebuild. Probably a one. All right, so here's the thing, and we are going to probably win a championship tonight. I mean, I'm looking at all this talent. That's a lot, Derek. Did you get a lot of this too? Wow, look at that. We basically cleaned house. Colin Simmons on defense, I've never had him. That's really cool, actually. So now let's see what we got. You could have gotten him. Yes, you could have. We did lose Seaton. Seaton would have been nice. So you're looking at Colin Simmons, KJ Bolden. Got that quarterback. I have no idea how to say that name. I'm not even going to attempt it. Perch, Small, Stamps, Fleming, McLean, Dobbs. I mean, we're rolling in the talent. We actually got some freshmen coming in. Devin Sanchez, just, dude, kick rocks. Right? Y'all kick rocks. You don't want to come play here. That's a really good class. That's a hidden one right there. Bakwe. I always try to get in Bakwe. I just can't. I can't not. 99 speed, 99 excel. All right, guys. We're about to get into some gameplay here in just a minute. This is going to be a wild season. This is going to be a wild stream. We got hype back, everybody. Where's all my W's at? I need my W's, people. Where's that at? We need some W's for Patrick. We need some W's for hype being back. We need some W's for Derek getting Kyle Whittingham. This guy comes in as a sophomore better than him? Wow. Look at Bryce Underwood right here. All right, let me show y'all something real quick. Let me teach y'all something one more time. Look at that. See that excel and that accuracy? We're going to see what we can do with that. Now, he technically or possibly... I don't want to ruin mobile resistance, but the fact that we have 64 points saved up from the season, I'm going to move Bryce Underwood over to halfback, and then he turns to a backfield creator. So it actually changed what he was. Speed is already unlocked. So now he doesn't really have many caps. Now you're looking at Bryce Underwood is going to be moving and grooving. Now let's see if we can get this accuracy up. And now he's going to go through an off season. He's going to get some points. And we're going to go ahead and knock all this stuff out too. So Bryce Underwood is going to be a lot of fun to use. 5-star quarterback. Herb Street, man. Herb Street. So, I mean, we really didn't get anybody. We really didn't get anybody crazy. I like to look at these caps real quick, boys. I like to move some stuff around. Wow, we actually don't have any running backs. So I thought we maybe got some. We have Haynes, but that's pretty much it. Do we have one that's a little bit of a bigger guy that's maybe slower? I'd honestly move Dorian Fleming. I'm gonna move Dorian. Nah, we don't need to do that. We got a good running back. We got one good running back. That's all we need. We'll move a wide receiver. But anyways, we just moved Jabari Browner. Watch this, guys. Watch this real quick. Look at that. Unlimited speed now. That's the surprise. I know. That was a great surprise, by the way. That was awesome, Patrick. You got the badge. It popped up on stream. What a legendary moment for the stream. We got Patrick as a member of the channel. I'm going to see how many we can get. Hype, you still with us? Don't leave yet. This is slow right now. We're building this roster up. We're building it up. And then we're gonna mow through some games. There's gonna be some intense gameplay coming up. Yeah, that's true. You never did tell me you were gonna become a member. You're right. So, you know what? I don't even know which one he actually is, LOL. I think he's a motivator. I want to say he is a motivator. Wow, that just bumped him up to the second wide receiver. Hey, Richardson. He didn't get much faster, actually. So, that normal. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. We have a freshman that just came in. Biggest thing is, I don't know. I might move Kyle Perch over. I might move Kyle Perch over to wide receiver. I want to. We're going to look at our linebacking core. Safeties, we are so set. KJ Bolden, Perch. Perch may go play middle linebacker. Nah, he can't. We have too many talented linebackers. What can Perch play? It's just the flexibility here. He's just so talented. He can play corner. He can be a boundary corner. With it, he'll keep his Hall of Fame. I mean, that's just showing the abilities that he can get. A linebacker would be cool, middle linebacker. He's a motivator is what he said. He could be a pure runner, an elusive route runner, wide receiver. I'm going to put him at middle linebacker. Let him lead the defense. Since we have KJ Bolden back there too. We're going to move this guy over to the Sam. You got Kyle Whittingham as an OC. That's crazy. That's crazy, Patrick. D tackle, we're stacked. DN Colin Simmons, we're stacked. Right tackle. So offensive line, we're kind of hurting. Kind of hurting, guys. We didn't seal the deal with Jordan Seaton, so kind of getting hurt. Kind of getting hurt. I think we're all kind of figuring out some stuff, right? We're kind of all. I think Dorian Fleming got 2 points. He's got one more skill cap. Can you technically put a tight end? Does anybody know if you can put a wide receiver at tight end during the regular season? Anybody? At all? Because I am willing to put Dorian Fleming. I'm honestly willing to put Dorian Fleming at running back. I don't see a way where we can't put him at running back. And we have a 1-2 punch of a 6'3", 245 running back in Justice Hayes. I just don't think he's going to do us any justice. No pun intended, right? I just don't think he will. At tight end. So. Oh, not Mbakwe. No, not Mbakwe. Oh, here you go. Adaptive AI. Here you go. LOL. Derek coming in clutch. Let me take myself off the screen for a minute for you guys. Looks like it's ground control. Looks like it's ground control. And he's only a 71 overall tight end. What about this guy? These guys are small. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good combo. And we got Jed Fish from Arizona. Or no, he's not at Arizona anymore, right? He was at Washington. He took over at Washington. Look at these coaching upgrade points. See, I really want to do Cunningham or Whittingham like a legitimate one, but you know what? We'll make it work for tonight. We'll make it work for tonight. I really don't like to. I like it to be like the actual coach in the game, move him over, but we made one that looked close enough, and it works for me. Now let's go see trainer results, and let's get into this, guys. Make sure, guys, let's get some likes. Let's get some likes on the stream at least, right? Let's see how many likes are we at, Patrick? Hype, are you still here? You're going to want to hang around because Cry's going to be here tonight. I'm pretty sure he's going to be here. All right, let's do a little bit of upgrading. 10 o'clock, we got plenty of time. Bryce Underwood, getting fast. Go ahead and knock his accuracy out. Get the elusiveness up. All right, now let's go see what kind of on throw, mobile dead eye, on the run. Oh yeah. What do we have to throw on the run? Okay. He's still got a lot to do. I don't think this guy can get fast. I don't think he can get fast. Not a whole lot. So I mean, he's really about to get capped out. He's just kind of here for. I don't know what he's here for. Dude's a dual threat. With that kind of speed, that doesn't look like a dual threat to me. Dorian Fleming. I'm telling you, this guy's going to be a monster running back for us. We're going to get his speed up. That's a big running back, guys. 6'3", 245. I'm liking that with comboed with Justice Hayes. Boom. Right? There we go. What kind of abilities we're looking like? Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go, guys. Just hang on, hang on. All the Michigan, where are the Michigan fans at tonight? I figured there'd be more here already. If you're a Michigan fan, comment down below. It says we got 13 people watching. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're about to build this team out. We're about to build this team out. This wide receivers room is going to be crazy. Good speed. Good speed. Improved cut moves. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ray Richardson. Who goes there? What's up, Dylan? What up, Dylan? Bless you. Yeah. Nice. Nice. How's that? Yeah, uh-oh. Y'all are getting competitive on the axe, though, huh? Or sweating. Sweating your butts off, huh? Yeah, did you get it? Dang. We got 13 people watching tonight already. Rebuilding Michigan. Since they figured out who their head coach is. I'm glad you had a good time though, Dylan. I'm glad you did, man. That's good. That makes my soul happy. You know what would also make your soul happy? Winning you a championship right here, year one in this Michigan rebuild. Actually, probably wouldn't. Probably getting some goop on Arc Raiders with you is probably what you would prefer. That was a blast, man. That was a blast last night. We were shredding some Tarkov. What about KJ Bolden? Goodness gracious, that guy's an animal. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. I had to get back in there and bring it back to life for y'all. I had to help out, you know. I had to bring some. I had to bring some laughter back into it for y'all. Do some Tom. Oh yeah, dude. That mixed with my tomfoolery. I mean, yeah, no. Yeah, dude, he's funny. I forgot. He was literally making me cramp. I was laughing so hard. You can just get away with. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't make sense sometimes. It is. Right. He's got it, man. That is a problem. I was cramping, laughing so hard. That was awesome. All right, we came in preseason number 9. I don't think we can play a cupcake schedule. I think we got to play Alabama. We'll go at Alabama. We'll get Oklahoma at home. I anticipate us number 1 Texas. No. No. I don't think so. Ole Miss just won a championship. We would like to play them. We'll go at them. Yeah, that's a brutal schedule. Yeah, I was about to say yes. Wow, what a loser. What he gets. Ooh, guys, look at that. 6'6" pocket passer. He's about to be a gem. I can feel it. Oh, he's a bust. No. Where's the gem? There's got to be one that's a gem. Headstrong roller coaster. I can't do a. Yeah, that schedule's brutal. We're gonna go through and we're gonna see if we can get some predictions on this. What you guys are thinking. By the way, make sure you guys, Patrick, how are we doing on likes? What are we looking like for likes on the stream? Number 1 on a 6'6" contested specialist 5-star. Oh my. Oh my. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Go look at who we're first on. Tested. Physical. That's pretty lame, honestly. Got 6 likes, 8 people watching. Still didn't get him? Seriously? Greedy possession, 6'5" tight end. I'll take that. Make sure you guys leave likes on the stream. Appreciate you guys. Well-rounded and raw strength. Tackles, I don't know. I don't think that's going to work for us. We got to get some pass protectors. 6'5", 6'6". Not even going to say that one. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing the saying. Enough's enough. Calling for a ban for that childish saying that everyone keeps saying. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not saying it. I won't say it. I refuse to say it. No, I'm not saying it. No, I'm not saying it. That was it. I can't. Yeah, I hear that, and I immediately get filled with rage. But it's okay. We're not talking. No, my son won't. He said it filled me with rage. Oh. He said, just don't do it. Just don't say it. It's not allowed. It's not even allowed on this channel. I can't condone such tomfoolery on this channel. I think it should be outlawed. Yeah. Oh no, there's no. It's just absolute. I don't know. It's okay. It's all right, guys. I'm about to get a 6'6" contested specialist wide receiver that's going to have 99 speed probably. So he's going to pop off. We're going to get him a 5-star quarterback to throw to him. No bus. We can't scout bus. We can't recruit a bust player. 2 5-star tackles would be amazing. 2 5-star DNs would be amazing. Okay, no bus. As long as there's no bus. LOL. So you still having struggle? You still struggling getting Whittingham over there? How many times have you tried it? That's what I want to know. I want to see if I can do it. Like I just want to end up just trying it. I'm actually ready to play with this team. I'm ready to play with Bryce Underwood. All right, guys. We're going right now. We're going right now. Scholarship. These are the 15 guys we're going after. This is the group. Wow, we just got an insta commit. Yeah, I know. Pipelines with him on that is insane. Think about you boost all your pipelines. That's what I'm saying. That's my coaching build. He's literally a little bit off of my coaching build, but you know, if you can't get the max or above 50 points recruiting, boost your pipelines. Have like, you know, 4 or 5 purple tier pipelines, and then you're set. You're set. No one's messing with you in recruiting. So you're going to be able to recruit better than we are on this thing, on this rebuild, Derek. Just because you actually got him to go there. So congrats to you for doing that. That's awesome that you got it done. And we had proof. We had proof on stream that it's possible, that it can be done. But now we're about to go play. All right, let's go look at the schedule. I want some people to participate. I want to see, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking on this schedule? At number 3, Alabama. Versus number 8, Oklahoma. At number 2, Ole Miss. Indiana. Iowa. Penn State. At number 4, Oregon. That's Patrick. Minnesota, UCLA. Michigan State, Michigan, and Ohio State. What's the stance? Good question. Let's look. The stance is classic. I know it kills me too when they're not the same. I'm saying we're looking at, I can only play like 5 games, right? 5 or 6 games. I think I'm going to have to play 6 games. So I'm going to play the first 3, play Oregon, and then I'm going to play Ohio State. And then we'll see if that's good enough to get us where we need to be. If Bryce Underwood is not starting at quarterback, I'm going to go absolute ballistic on this game. Hayes, Dorian Fleming, love that. Walkway's going to stay in the slot. Man. We got a redshirt freshman there, but we have to get this 6'5" wide receiver. Yeah. He's got to get in there. He's too fast. He's got too much. No, do your regular stuff. Play the game. So just play all the games. Demeanor. Let's look. LOL. What about you? How do we get you to become a member of the channel? Derek, what about you? Oh, let me go ahead and do this so you can just pause it and look at it if you need to. If it's a ranked game, I'm probably going to play it. That's probably what's going to happen. This is going to be a fun season. It's going to be a fun time. I'm telling you, you guys are in the right spot. Came to the right spot. Let's go ahead and look. Heisman, do we have anybody? Not a chance. We're terrible. Preseason conference. What do they have us predict? Where are they predicting us at? Finishing 4th. That's not bad. That's not bad. Top 25 would come in at 9. Let's go ahead and get some recruiting done. Everyone gets 50. We'll be running the Washington playbook. Play the rival games. Who are also the rival games, Derek? For Michigan. Like as a Florida fan, like diehard Florida fan, I know all the rivals for Florida. Some of these other teams, like I know like the rivalry week ones they play, but like I would have never known Penn State was a rival with Temple. I would have never known that. And so Patrick's to the 4th game and on. Look at that. Patrick's got that little membership badge by his name. And here we go. We're opening up the year. Let's get the playbook set. 4-2-5, Luke Fickell on defense. We're opening up against at number 3 Alabama. This is going to be. Did we go too hard on the schedule? All Big Ten teams. All right, we got to go find Washington. We know this Washington playbook is the one we got to run. Multiple. 4-2-5. Luke Fickell. That's it. Let's see if Jed Finch can get it turned around for Bryce Underwood. Can put him in a position to succeed. Any predictions, guys? Any at all? Do you guys think that we got a chance in game 1? In game 1 versus Alabama, do we win this game? Do we stand a chance? Offense only, 4-2-5. I think we've actually got a little bit of unis here. I think we got more here than we did with Oklahoma. I think they actually have an all maize and all blue. We can switch it up. Have a good old time with the unis.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup.
All right, Kyle Whittingham. First game of the season is going into enemy territory against Kalen DeBoer and the number 3 Crimson Tide. You got Damon Williams? Nice. That's a good quarterback to get. You got Oregon again? What do we got here? First of all, we want to run the football. We have a 6'3", 245-pound running back who's a stud.
Takes the handoff. It's Fleming.
Okay, of course. He's just going to get eaten up.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up.
Wow, Alabama literally runs the defense. It's like perfect to stop this run formation. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, I like that. Let's go quick off of that. We'll run escape. I'm pretty positive we have no pass rush or no pass protection. We're just going to quick, intermediate, sneak in some read options on these defensive ends that are incredibly athletic. No. You've got to be kidding me. I'm telling you guys, how does this stuff always happen to us on stream? You cannot make up the scenarios. Do you guys get this kind of stuff as consistent to keep you entertained in your dynasties? 7-0. Here we go. Already working behind the sticks. That's okay. We're all right.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's...
Who are these wide receivers? What? What in the world?
important is how well you defend first down.
I know what it is.
If you can hold your opponents to a short game,
Come on, Bryce Underwood.
for a loss, you throw the offense
All right.
out of whack, and their game plan gets
I know what I got. I got to get something fixed.
to try to come up with that first down.
And Marsh has got to get out of the slot. That's disgusting. That's insane. That's a true freshman? There's no way. Richardson in the slot? I don't think so. All right, I think we got everything fixed now.
Facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here.
Here we go.
Pulls it in.
We didn't set player speed threshold, so
Brought down, but it's past
that
the line of
defense,
the
that
game.
defensive end is going to be able to hawk
Play here by this
Bryce
offense
Underwood,
to convert
even
on
though
third
he's
down.
nowhere
It's
as fast.
early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this
So we're gonna have to fight through an even
down,
tougher game on this
chance to
first
dig
one.
into this lead.
Till we get our max player, min player speed threshold set. So Mbakwe is not going to be doing a whole lot of separating this game.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete.
Oh my goodness, we had a touchdown.
Brings up 3rd down.
We've got our wide receiver set.
Off that incompletion. Looking for his big tight end.
Yeah, there we go. Go no huddle.
That's big. They could
Go no
convert on
huddle,
3rd
and let's see what we can get.
touchdown.
You got a 97 overall.
Look at this, Chris. After
Tight
a
end.
big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense.
Oh man, that would have been a pretty throw if he would have actually made it.
Connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On the run, it's Haynes.
Come on, man.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the
Oh,
line.
and then Nick Marsh is hurt.
They're backed up here, trying to make something
Our
happen.
stud wide receiver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last
I've found
play.
ways to get
Take
good
a
players in the
timeout,
portal
check
on
it out.
Dynasty. Tell me. Tell me.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down.
This is insane.
The ball knocked loose.
Talk to me.
Offense able to fall
Talk to
on
me.
it and avoid the
How do we do this? What's the way?
So here they
I
come.
used to have a way. This is how our channel blew up. Also, are you new?
Crucial sack on 3rd
Is that
down. This won't be easy.
Doogie? Glad to have you. Subscribe to the channel.
Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. On the
Oh,
run.
that would have been crazy. Oh, that was a turnover. All right, boys, we're struggling. We're on the struggle bus. We're on the struggle bus. Down 14-0. We got some stuff we got to get fixed, settings and all that. But we are fighting against
He's got the first down.
adversity right now.
They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up.
All right, Marsh is back.
Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
That would have been a crazy throw. Wow, it still wouldn't work? Are you serious?
Connect there.
I don't know, guys. I don't know if this Washington playbook is going to be.
Getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this
Talk
is
to
what he
me.
can do. His athletic ability and his legs
Do-
gives him
Dogo,
away from the
however you say
pressure.
your name.
He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run.
Oh
He's
man,
scrambling to
that was
make
an
play with his
actual
arm.
really
He's
good
unable
throw
to connect with the receiver
that Bryce
downfield.
Underwood just delivered. That our wide receiver
Should be the
Marsh is going to end up being the guy.
drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Big dart to the right.
I can tell Nick Marsh is going to be the guy. I don't know where we got him from.
So
Saying he's a true
Alabama will
freshman.
take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early
Playing. Don't forget. Never forget when Razor called this Alabama team the Gumps. That we're playing the Gumps. That's a true freshman. No, it doesn't say. He's a redshirt freshman. He's got to be a redshirt freshman. I don't know where we got him from. He may be on the actual roster.
So far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Makes the
He catch that?
diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Hey, we just got that man from Michigan, Mbakwe.
Shows what a cannon he has. This offense
Let's
trying
go
to get going
14 to
and put
7.
together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And he goes nowhere. Stop.
Here we go, guys. We're all right. We're okay.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw.
Same thing, different day on Heisman. Your O-line better be all 99s if you want to compete. You want to be competitive.
Suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if
Come on, man. For brand exposure, you have to make a team have a bad schedule and make them lose most of it. And that will bring down the deal breaker. No, I'm not using Whittingham's. I hired Finch. Jeff Finch from University of Washington, so I'm running Washington multiple. And
let's see what they can do here. Looking for a receiver deep middle.
wow. Bryce Underwood's crazy, but we're gonna have to get rid of this playbook. Whittingham's probably gonna pull his. He's gonna knock the dust off of it. But the team has to be an independent. I'm doing it right now with Leonard Moore. What do you mean by but the team has to be an independent, like an independent school?
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble.
Bryce Underwood. Let's go, boys. W's. What's up, Ashford, Rebuilding Michigan? Glad you're here. Leave a like. Also, Patrick became a member tonight on the channel. Man, come on, defense. W's for him. Force the win. It has to be like you have to put the team for brand exposure. So, is this how you get any good player possible? Talk to me. So if I move the University of Georgia into the independent and do this, you think that I can put any player from the University of Georgia, they'll all transfer out. Is that what you're telling me? You got Mad 26, not college? Nice. Glad you got it.
On an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards. It can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Come on, man.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I guess I can do Matt Campbell. Yeah, try that. So that they have full range of what they do with the schedule. Yes, okay. I'm curious. I may have to try that. So, but what happens? How would I? So if I wanted Jeremiah Smith to transfer out into the transfer portal, I just put him in. I put Ohio State into the independent conference, forced them all losses, drop the team prestige. Now, let me ask you another question to go with that. Why does it have to be the independent conference? What if I just drop make them forced losses? Does that just do the same? I started to watch your channel by the transfer portal list. Nice. Well, you should become a subscriber. We'd love to have you on the channel. My son Wood is running for his life. You introduced me to that glitch, which I started doing a bunch in college football 25. I know, and guess what? They patched it because they hate us. So you are a subscriber, right? Or you just kind of been watching from a distance? Oh yeah, Bryce Underwood. Whoop! No way! Bryce, come on. No, just some players for brand exposure. I'm trying to find ways to do it for most players. Well, you know what? I had it going. I felt good when we figured that out. We put it on YouTube, and then EA patched it not only on College Football 25, they also patched it on College Football 26 as well.
You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to scramble to his
Dude, 42 is kind of quick. They kind of got us. They kind of got us right here. Can I do a Chiefs rebuild after this? Probably not. Ross Underwood is running for his life today.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down.
Oh, man, come on. Can we play Madden 26? As far as, like, me and you play one-on-one?
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's another deep shot.
That's a bomb.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there.
There's literally no separation on this team. I do not like this Washington playbook. If you become a member, I will play. I'll definitely play. You try to get me. You tried to get me. What is that, 4th and 1? I'm going for it. I'm going for it. We have to. Down 21. Ooh, you're talking about sketchy right here. Talking about sketchy, a pulling guard on this play. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was going to mess up. This playbook is terrible. Whittingham is not happy.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense.
He's not happy.
Get a stop and the offense pinned back.
I mean, our defense is actually pretty good. It's pretty solid. It's can our offense do anything? Member in Madden 26? No, member of the YouTube channel.
To play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks.
If we get 21-14, you think I think I'm already subscribed? Nice.
From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrives.
All right, Stadium Pulse is kind of destroying us with this playbook.
He's looking to throw.
Didn't even touch him. I think it's $1.99. $1.99 is the lowest one. I will do a video. You need to. You gotta. No, my goodness, we can't do nothing. I mean, we can't do nothing. We just literally got dominated. All right, never run the Washington playbook, Derek. Never run it. It is actually terrible. So that's a pretty bad loss that we didn't need to take right here.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Morgan.
Come on.
Made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines
Probably not tonight, Patrick. I'm not going to be doing a big old late stream tonight. A bunch of sissies. Alabama running some sissy defense.
Offense comes up
usual.
the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
It's not even what I want to do.
Adjusting now to the defense.
Okay, this Michigan one's going to be a lot more frustrating than I thought it was going to be. There's a lot of issues. Number one, per usual, we have wide receivers. It's so hard to find wide receivers that'll get separation. Why is that? Why does EA always have that? Is the number one problem. If you go get 2 right tackles and two wide receivers that can get separation, you will be in a quarterback. You will beat everyone. You will literally beat every team you play. All you have to do is get a quarterback, 2 actual wide receivers that can get separation, and then then you go get 2 right tackles. That's it. You don't need a defense. You don't need any of that stuff. This play is, and then if you get that, you win every game. What you gotta do? Yep, that's how you beat Heisman.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
There's a photo of Leonard Moore in the transfer portal. Okay, nice. Dude, I want to see if you can do Jeremiah Smith.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaks the tackle to get back to
This playbook, there is no variety. There's none. There's like no. All right, we got to switch it up. We're gonna switch it up. We're probably gonna switch it up to Coach Nyrees.
Bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
That's going to be
Ew, this is bad. And we got to get some settings fixed. This is disgusting. This is disgusting how bad of a performance we just put on.
This crucial conversion right now. That's reeled in. It's Morgan. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
I'm genuinely just
Lining up here on 1st and 10.
I'm disgusted by how nasty this is. 2 tight end sets all the time. We got some wide receivers and
Check him out. Deep shot toward the end zone.
get a little bit of separation and can't do nothing.
Drop what would have been a touchdown.
Absolutely nothing.
Second down coming up now. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27.
Does anybody want to be a
Out of the shotgun,
playmaker?
he hands it off.
We had it, and then it just goes zoop,
Loses a solid gain there.
pulls us over there, right to that deep tackle that wasn't about to get off that block, by the way.
3rd and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver makes the catch.
So we're going to lose this game, first opener, 28-14. When if we would have, in all reality, if we would have had a playbook, we would have won. If Finch wouldn't have called some sorry offensive plan this whole game, he said for that you need his pro potential down. So the offseason you can change his position, make him a kicker, and he will transfer. Yeah, well, that is technically.
Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket.
That's another way to rig up the transfer portal, right?
Touchdown, Michigan.
So then you just recruit him, right? So let me ask you another question then, based off of that. Can I just put everybody at kickers? Can I just move everybody to kickers?
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Is that not pass interference on them?
He takes it into the end zone.
Oh no, it's on us. That's great. So I just completely yanked that ball for them to go 35, and we would have just had a chance.
So the defensive touchdown.
We needed to get out of that game anyways. That was bad. We would have beat them. We'll play them again and we'll smoke them. We'll smoke them. That was disgusting. That was actually disgusting. That made me want to throw up. Ew. All right. You know who actually had a good playbook? That Virginia Tech playbook. That playbook was kind of solid. That Penn State playbook was good. What is Utah's, Derek? Is Utah's any good? I'm trying to stay with what we know. What we need to. Let's go run to Utah. What we got here? Spread? Utah spread. Try that. You like it? Okay. All right. I'm running it. Also, by the way, something else that you guys, make sure you guys leave a like on the stream. But this is one of the other things. You gotta get this in your league settings. You got to get those injuries dropped from 40 to 20. That's what was happening to us as well. Fatigue's got to go from 50 to 25. Got to cut it in half. And that min threshold's got to go to 20. If you want to have any kind of realistic, fun gameplay at all, you got to get that. Yeah, but it has to be pro potential or plain style, which for each position has different deal breakers. Let me ask you this. Is there anyone that we're aware of out on the YouTube that has some kind of reference as to what each position's different deal breakers are? Or do we need to go and make a video on that for people?
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on.
What we got, a rain game here? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We ain't worried about it. Who we playing? 8 Oklahoma. Get us back in it. All right, let's see what we got here. Derek. You know he's not pulling that. But our O-line is trash. It's a dumpster fire.
And that's why he is an All-American.
Dumpster fire is what it is. So here's what I'm confused on. Marsh is there. Morgan's there. Crowder. Ray Richardson. Why is that guy? I got Jeremiah Smith on Notre Dame using that method. Doing the position change one.
He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism.
But it did show Jeremiah Smith as a 2 or 1 star. Hey, that's okay.
Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And now you see the threshold where the speed, there's a ton of separation. Whereas the Alabama game, they started going crazy on him, right? The defensive end to Hawkins. I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of good questions, I feel like, on this. Kind of see if this is how to validate this.
Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be
Nick Marsh,
this is some physical,
dude, you'll be
defense.
gone. If we don't win a championship, you'll be gone. I'll let you walk.
Third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Oh, he just held
Bryce
it.
Underwood,
It's a fumble.
if you don't quit fumbling the football,
Defense got it. He's loose on the
come on,
right.
come on, come on.
Past the 20.
Oh, whatever. Oh, come on, man. You cannot make this up. All right, we're probably not going to win a championship this year. Not like I thought. Maybe we got a little too ambitious,
So here
right?
comes the Michigan offense. Finding themselves down
Maybe we should have.
7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. He'll keep it himself.
I think the O-line is a problem. It's really bad.
Phenomenal job by the defense.
We did
that
not
time, shutting
address the
down the
issues we
option play.
needed
They
to.
knew they were going to see this in this game, and all
Not
week
like
long
we
in
should
practice,
have.
they
Like, see,
really
why is
focused
Marsh
on
in the slot right here? I
assignment
don't
football,
get it.
making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative.
Fleming's a big back right
They
there.
make the stop, but not before they do their
All right, let's go. Let's see what we got here.
First down. Passing game kept this
Here we go.
drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Can't get him to the ground.
No running lanes. And now I have noticed that we can't run. I like the Penn State playbook. It's a lot better
Didn't
for this
get
kind of
much on
stuff.
First down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Underwood. He's going for the big play.
We got a quarterback, boys.
Inside the 15.
You can get John Mateer in the portal? Really? How'd you do him?
But it will be 1st and goal for
Same
the
way? Moved into a position change?
Wolverines are in the hurry up. Timeout called by the defense as
But see,
their
my
first
thing is,
half
how do you
as
get
they'll
him in
go
the
to
portal?
sideline and try to make adjustments.
Because
1st and goal for the offense.
if you play with him, so what do? Just sit him for a whole year? He gets no stats?
They'll try to get it in with the run.
You see what I mean? And what these are where my questions are at.
The line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Come on, guys. You guys are so allergic to catching the football. It's not even funny.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about
Like,
who
you're
are my
so
mismatches,
allergic to
who are my
catching the
big
football.
bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
A run for the quarterback. He did
I'm not taking 3 right here.
get a stonewall
Just replace him with
down.
Hawkins and his deal breaker
I
changes.
see a
From,
look
okay.
of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it.
Oh, yeah.
4th and goal from
Oh,
the
yeah.
4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's
No fumble this time. Thank goodness.
touchdown.
We can play with any team in the country. We can just get the playbook. And I don't think this O trap right here, 0-1 trap, I don't think this thing's going to work out very well throughout the season.
They'll try the run.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Hayes.
Past the 35.
Okay, let me close my mouth. Let me be quiet real quick. Let me be quiet real quick.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take
I don't
to
like
his
that
defense.
option play either.
Stopped in
Just-
the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
These are okay
And
playbooks.
the
They're
Wolverines
nothing
now with
crazy.
a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
He needs to move over right there because that dude's about to come screaming.
Scanning the field. It's Underwood. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that
We
one
can
as
throw the
he
football.
got
We just have to have, once again, like I said, wide receivers that are
trying to pick
willing
up
to
a
go get
first
some
down.
separation.
He slings
Look at
it
that.
deep to the left.
Look at that. We got a quarterback that can put the ball on him. Okay, and Mbakwe's probably going to have to go outside.
Take it to the house. He got
Because this other dude over here is, he's not a playmaker. We may have a, no, he's not about it. He's not about it. He don't want to be good. Morgan. Let's go take a look at him. I actually need, I'm not a fan of it. He's got speed and excel, but he's just, I think Stewart has to go. I don't know, man. Arch Manning can go in the portal. You didn't ask, no, you think you did. I think you did. You did answer my question. I'm sorry.
wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it
He'll
down.
pick up a block. Bryce Underwood is closing in on Heisman numbers right now.
They've got it at the 42-yard line on first down.
Hey, Morgan, I need you to,
To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot.
little guy. Look at that. I called him out. I called him out in front of the whole team. Look what he does. He says, "Go throw the ball up to me. Don't worry about 5'10". Okay.
Looking to throw on first down.
You've got to be kidding me, dude. That's. I know you guys don't get stuff like this. There's no way. Not this consistent. No way.
The give to the back. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Oh,
Just gotta
Heisman.
wonder how frustrated
Heisman
this guy is,
difficulty. You
especially
are.
after the success he had their last game
Never
out, but just
change.
nothing going
Never
in this
change.
one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There've been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his
I'm having a possession catch because I'm terrified that my wide receivers are never going to catch the ball.
Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up.
Steel Breaker, just championship contender? Just make him have a bad season? Okay.
Now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. The offense will have
I don't know
to
why I
use
called a
its
timeout right
first
there.
timeout
I have
of
no
the
idea
half.
why I called that.
And just having a
Didn't
guy
need it.
that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in
He said, "Whoa,
positive
what's going on here?"
situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. To the air, it's Underwood. Rushes on him.
That right there,
Smacked just as he released the
it just
pass.
throws it in the
It's
same
incomplete.
spot every time. It doesn't throw it
Working
different
well behind the
directions.
sticks
It
on
just
second
throws.
down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. On target
What?
to the middle.
Okay, he caught it.
The ball is down at
Oh
the
my gosh, I was
14
about to
after
go.
that grab. The
I was about to go
Wolverines come
crazy
the
right
line with
there.
a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the
Bryce Underwood, 21-21. Here we go. Here we go.
in for the score.
All right, he's having a good game. And my defense is like, hey, look, when the offense is going good, we're allergic to being good. Getting stops. Just,
Leaves it with the back.
Hayes. Yes, sir, Hayes. Yes, sir, Hayes. Right when we needed it. My guy.
Touchdown Wolverines.
Yes.
And with
That's a
that
good
one,
running
they
back.
jump on top here in the second half.
I won't make a video showing you how you can get these guys. Oh, you will make it? Okay. You got a channel we need to look out for
And here
for
comes the
this?
Michigan offense back on the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient.
If you make the video,
See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run.
You care if I
get a
make one too to help it get out there?
I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big time.
I will
players
give you
making
credit of
plays
where
in
it came
big games.
from.
Let's see what he can do here.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Bryce Underwood is fast,
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark
and
it
he is really good. I feel like if we can just run a little bit of a different playbook.
You need him
I feel like the Penn State playbook is going to be really neat.
He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today.
Come on, Morgan.
Nice job late in this.
Calling you out again.
Really need it.
Wow. And he's just, now he's like, I'm balling out. Oh, man. Bryce Underwood, you missed that throw.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
What a... Does it count that? It does count that. He's back. Hype's back. Cop, no cry yet. No cry. I don't know where he's at. He'll be here eventually. We did lose. We got some gameplay now. It's getting crazy. We lost to Alabama first week. We're bouncing back against Oklahoma though. Yeah, just this if so. I could just copy the link here and then you could watch it. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do it. Or join the Discord. Why don't you join the Discord on the channel Discord, and then we can talk about all that kind of stuff in there.
Back to pass, it's Underwood.
Got nobody in a wide open field. Oh, I couldn't juke him. I thought I was going to come out and juke him. Bryce Underwood just went Lamar Jackson mode on Oklahoma.
Looking to throw on first down.
Good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good. Very good. Very good. Hype, we're glad to have you back. Make sure you guys leave a like on the stream. We're trying to get at least 10 likes so we can get this out to other people. Boom. 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 That's what I'm talking about. How many people we got watching? Hype. Got 86 views already tonight. That's solid. That is solid. Patrick became a subscriber or a member. That was awesome. All right, we got the win against Oklahoma. We're back in it. Okay. We got to get these visits immediately. I'm kind of hurt, though, that we couldn't actually get the real Kyle Whittingham on this team because he had a pretty solid coaching build. That would have been really good for recruiting. I'm just going to bring this guy on the bye. All right. I guess it's back in the win column. Because I don't think, yeah, look at the post. Go to the post tab and on the channel, and there's a Discord link. All right, at least we got number 3 Ole Miss, so we can get right back in this thing immediately. That's going to be good. Bryce Underwood, he's nowhere close to being done. By the way, we got to go get this fixed on the depth chart. Permanently fixed at wide receiver. Not just somewhat fixed. Walkway in the slot. Also, this guy's got to come in and start catching some passes, or he's not gonna. I mean, we got a 6'5", 221-pound speedster wide receiver. And yeah, so we got to get him the ball, though. We got to get him the ball. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ole Miss. Ole Miss. This is a big one for us. I'm back. The internet was crazy. What happened to the internet? I'll run the Utah playbook one more time. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible, right? So there's 2 different options, right? Didn't like Jed Fish. A lot of rain games. What are we doing all these rain games? Went down for 10 minutes. That's what we call no bueno.
Listen to the crowd energy here.
Playing all these SEC teams. We're trying to come in here and dominate these boys.
Eludes a tackle.
Hayes is a good running back now. That's an ex-Alabama running back. And that guy's pretty solid. He's a solid running back, honestly.
Picks up some positive yards.
Oh yeah. I tried to juke, it wouldn't let me. I hit the analog stick, it wouldn't let me. I don't like that. I don't like that set. I don't like that formation.
And the quarterback keeps it here.
I just don't love it. It plays into the defense's hands. I will check it out once I'm done with the stream. You're gonna check out what? What's that?
Second down, we're gonna throw it.
Check it down. Just check it down.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll give it to the back.
That's a big old running back, right? You're right. 6'3", 245 pounds. That's our guy. Here we go. Walkway now.
The defensive look, make some adjustments. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right.
Oh man. Once he gets fully upgraded, Bryce Underwood's gonna start hitting those throws, and he's gonna be a problem.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball
Here we
on
go.
a string.
Here we go.
Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They've got him down at the
See, we got a different playbook. We got away from that Washington. That Washington was bad. Oh my goodness, it was so bad. We would have beat Alabama. Running around with Bryce Underwood, I could tell we had plenty of talent. I don't know if we'll lose another game. I know we will. We'll get caught in a trap game. We'll have to play. We won't have enough time. But right now, Ole Miss is about to go down. Bye-bye, Ole Miss. It was fun. Fun playing you for a little while. Time you go back to the SEC with the L.
out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hayes is a good running back. That's a really good running back.
That's a solid game.
I like it. I like
The
it.
thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw.
Perfect.
He makes
Perfect. He can zip that ball on the run. Oh, the Discord? Okay, nice. Yeah.
pick up a first down.
We'd love to get you in there. We could start discussing some of this stuff. I'm trying to get some more engaged members.
7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
We've got a couple that are really, really good, right? Nairi. Oh yeah, Nairi's one of those hype that you haven't met yet. He's a solid subscriber to the channel. He got a gifted membership for him. Maybe he'll re-up. I'm hoping he'll re-up. Look, 14-0. We go get our playbook fixed, and now it's over. It's pretty much over. You got Chick-fil-A. Hold on now. You can't just go get Chick-fil-A and not. What did you get from Chick-fil-A? What'd you get? What in the world did you just get from Chick-fil-A? Did you get a spicy chicken sandwich meal with a milkshake? Because if you didn't,
First down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
oh my dot. Oh my dot.
Well, that's a thing of beauty.
You could not place that ball any better. You had 12 count fries. You trolling me, Patrick? You trolling me again? It was a 12 count fries. You're controlling me again.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive to come out.
Didn't even touch him. Didn't even touch him, son. Didn't even touch him. 28-0. We went and got the play. Derek, you called it. He said the Utah playbook's pretty good. We switched over. Defense is playing great now. Offense is playing great now. We're putting it together. You just finished the video? Drop it in the Discord. Go out, drop it in the Discord, then come back in here.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here.
It's a treat. 12 count
legs,
nuggets and fries. You get a milkshake or no? What'd you get to drink? Sweet tea? Figure out how southern you are.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in.
You know, I do often sometimes wonder if the algorithm is demographic based. Because a lot of the subscribers are in my, I guess, region.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
All right, at halftime, up 28-7.
For the first half.
I'm thrilled. Bryce Underwood looks like a really good quarterback for us now. We had to just go get it figured out. Root beer, but I like sweet tea. Root beer is good too. That's a good option. I'm okay with that.
QB decides to keep it here.
Get off me, little boy.
He'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how
We've established the line of scrimmage. Our offensive line seems to be playing a lot better
you have to
now.
account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his
Seem like
head
we're
and
playing
get as much
better
as he
now.
could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Do we run a QB sneak right here on 3rd and inches to see if we can get it?
After that run.
I haven't ran one of these in this scenario.
It's a keeper trying to get
Wow.
the blocker.
What is that? Where he goes?
And the Wolverines will have first.
That's what I felt like. That little gif.
Takes the handoff. It's Haynes.
Haynes is going to be done for by the end of the year. I can
After
feel
a
it.
short gain.
He's not going to make it a
Second
whole
down play
season
coming up
with
for
us.
this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws it to the right.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time.
So the Utah really puts emphasis on 2 wide receivers.
Right at midfield.
Like it really wants those 2 wide receivers to be
Snap
elite.
movement, back in motion. It's a quick grab.
And Bakwe
They
is
stop
going to
him,
be
but not
special.
before he reaches the 35.
He
This
is.
offense really threatening now. The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Get out of there.
Defense is coming after him. And he'll heave the ball deep down that
Yes,
right
sir.
side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Here we go. We're getting our stats. We're getting our Heisman stats today, right now.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the
What'd you do? Did you mess him up, Bill?
Hat on a hat up front.
Dude.
Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
I ganked him.
quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Look at that dot, Bakwe, or 42-7. Bye-bye, Ole Miss. Bye-bye. And that's the game, folks. That's all. We just won 42-14 on the number 3 team in the nation, so we're back. We're back. We lost to Alabama. We'll be back. We'll play them. It won't take us long to get back to them. We'll be in good shape. Let's go look at recruiting really quick. $32-3 for you. Nice. Good win. A very respectable win. You got Deuce Knight again? How was he, Patrick? Did you like playing with him? Deuce Knight a fun quarterback to play with, or not really? I am. I'm liking their playbook. I think you're right, Derek. I shouted you out earlier. I don't know if you heard it, but I told everybody how you said try the Utah playbook. We tried the Utah playbook, and you know what? We're having success. We're back to number 4. We're getting the ball's getting where it needs to be. Does that put Underwood? Are we going to win a Heisman? That's my thing. Are we ever going to win a Heisman on one of these? I don't know if we will. We might not. Underwood's got 16 points. But I have Damon. Oh yeah, Damon. Do you like Damon Williams? A pretty good amount, don't you? Do we do the speed right now, or do we worry about like play action, all that stuff? Sleight of hand. Let's play action. Short accuracy. Off platform. I don't know. I think we do speed, right? I think we're going to work on speed and mobility. He is a 98 speed, 99 excel quarterback. Marsh guy. Where'd he come from? I don't even know if he was with us. That guy's not going to do it. I just got a feeling. But yeah, Derek, it's good. It's a good playbook. I like it. I like it better than what we were running. That was awful. Indiana week's going to shape up to be a big one. Good thing is we got a lot of good grades. All right. Report card came in, says we got good grades. That's what we like to hear. I don't know though. We're going to see what's going to happen in these sim games. Utah playbook. I mean, eventually we're going to find a playbook in the sim that's just going to be like overwhelmingly great. And we're going to be like, this is what we're running during the sim. All right, this is shaping up to be a good one. Indiana, they're ranked. It's probably going to be a pretty tough schedule all year long. All right, let's go get another cornerback. I really don't like it. I mean, I take it personal when these fake players, they decide they don't want to come play for us. And I say, I just get on. Get off the board. If you don't want to come play for us, don't play for us. We'll be okay. I take it way too personal. The game, I know, but I mean, if you don't want to come play for us, don't play. Let's just get it over with, right? Rip the Band-Aid off. It's looking like a good sim playbook. Nice, Derek. Nice. You're figuring it out for us. You know, I'm gonna say it. I think I got the best group of subscribers as far as like helping out. You guys help out midstream. Good looking out. You guys do some good looking out. I'll tell you that. It's good community. Good community to be a part of. Anybody want to second that? What? Are you singing these people in ARC? Indiana. Is Indiana that good in this game? I don't think they can sustain. I would like to do an Indiana one. Hopefully they lose and I get to rebuild them. I've been wanting to rebuild them. Signetti's got to get them some black jerseys, though. Right.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era
We're at the
when
house.
running backs dominated.
The only big house. Am I right? We're at the big house. Tell him. Talk to him. The big house. We're at the big crib. That's a dot. First play of the game. Indiana who? Nick Marsh says, give me that ball. No interception. Touchdown. Eat that, dude. Dylan Nicholson. Naps it. Yeah, caught it. Yeah. God. 7-7, going to a little night game right here. I'm liking this. Oh, I feel like Derek. What happened is the Utah playbook is better for running.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the
Look at
left side.
Underwood. I mean, he can absolutely sling it.
So an early preseason test for both teams, a top 25 matchup.
I'm not
Trying to
saying
get off
that,
to a
but
quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups.
Oh, man.
You're either going to come out fast.
Nick Marsh saved that one. Whoa. Whoa. All right, Indiana's looking like a pretty good team. Derek, what are you on? Are you technically considering that as your first year with Kyle Whittingham, and how's your team doing? What's the record? What game are you at the season?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to
I can tell you what, I'm not
run
going to
game,
have
hold
an absolute
just to
voice
2
tomorrow,
yards.
as much as I
Which to
talked
me,
yesterday.
This changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense.
Watch that.
He's going for
That's a big eater.
downfield.
Oh, man. I missed it. Watch out. Yeah, I got one.
Here for a 3rd and 7.
You want to see it? Yeah, yeah.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move.
Look at
He's
that.
got it with room to run.
Look at that.
And they do pick up first down yards.
I think this team can actually take shots.
The Wolverines
I think they can
with
take a.
1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh no 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 no.
On the run here.
Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness that was in the dirt. 9-2. I found out the transfer portal glitch works with the underclassmen. All right, we gotta. I might have to upload it tomorrow. You're gonna have to upload it tomorrow. We need that. We got to get that out there. Found a new transfer glitch. Let's document it very well, and we're gonna blow it up, right? We're gonna blow it up. You're gonna put it on your channel. We're gonna help you get some momentum with it, and then we're gonna document it. And then when EA pulls it down, we're gonna raise immortal Kane. Trying to hold them accountable touchdowns. Because I'm all for transfer glitch. I'm all. I mean, we got a video with almost 150,000 views. That's what got us on the map, right? So yeah, upload it tomorrow. Send us the link to the Discord, or at least let us know what's the channel name. Is it your YouTube name?
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage.
What's the channel
Pushed
name?
by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down.
Ah, come on, man. Oh, whoa. Here we go. Oh, I don't know. I don't think we're losing now, Derek. I think we moved over to the Utah playbook, and I think we got it figured out now. Bryce Underwood's too good. He's just only going to get better. Morgan, I called him out week 1. He did not like that at all. He started going off at wide receiver.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And Bakwe starting to pick it up. Just the one I'm doing the comments from.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here.
Okay.
The move trying to scramble for the first down comes up short.
Did you join the Discord yet? So that way you can drop that bad boy in there, so at least we can get some early views on it for you.
The gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. I tell you, in Bakwe, that's a guy you want to go get. You want to put him in the portal every single time. I want to see in your video how many big name people can you get in there at once. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing.
Gosh, we are absolutely yoked. We are going to a championship. Well, this Michigan one's going to be fun. We're going to win it tonight. It's over. We switched to the Utah playbook, and college football has just got. We just sent a notice out to college football.
On the ground, it's Haynes.
And we said, all you little Timmies
2nd and 5 now.
are done for.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful.
Look at that. I like this play.
Solid gain
I like
here
this.
keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Look at that. They man up. They had his little juke move. With the best quarterback in the country. We're going to go no huddle.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out.
And Bakwe is crazy.
Pick up a nice game.
He is now officially just
The offense really
Jackson.
working against this
Where have you
defense.
been, man?
What a nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see
Happy
if this
belated
defense
Christmas
stays
to
in
you and
man
everyone.
coverage after giving up
Merry
another big
Christmas,
play.
Jackson. Where in the world have you been?
Tucks it and takes off as a design run.
We've had some new members.
Bring him down
Had some new members. Patrick became a member
Anytime
tonight. Where have you
use your
been, man?
quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit
We've been doing
big
some. We
plays.
did the Virginia. We started a Virginia Tech
Of letting your quarterback
Christmas
take
on the
too
Christmas
many big
stream.
hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble
We got the
football.
Michigan right now.
Gets loose, able to scramble
Well, I'm
for
making a new
solid
video
gain.
tomorrow, but I just did one
That's
on
what I
Leonard
really
Moore.
love
I
about
got you.
this quarterback. Looks
I got you. Yeah, you need to get in the Discord. That way we can possibly let's make it like a spreadsheet or something. Let's document how this glitch works,
He makes the grab
who
in the zone.
we can get,
Touchdown,
right,
Wolverines.
and what are the probabilities of them going there. You help me out. I'll make the spreadsheet. I'm good with Excel spreadsheets. Do some drop down menus and stuff. We'll make it as members on the channel get access to the spreadsheet, exclusive access,
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
and yeah,
But he gains enough
things have been getting spicy out here. Oh, LOL. Headed home finally Monday. Nice, spicy. That's Have you actually been getting contact, Jackson? Are you guys actually getting contact where you're stationed at?
So far today.
Look at that, Bryce Underwood. We got Bryce Underwood on Michigan, Jackson. Yes, but new glitch. We got a new glitch, new transfer portal glitch. One of our subscribers, Dugo. I think that's how you say it. I don't know how to say it really, but he's cool. Also, we have Hype. Hype came back tonight, Jackson. He was a guy that was one of the early guys in the channel to the streams, and Hype came back in here, so we were glad to have him.
Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk
Glad to have
about
him back.
having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable
I actually
win
told him
late in the
about you,
game,
Jackson. I
and
was
it
like, man,
continues.
Jackson's
The coach is showing
another big one
confidence
that
of
comes
what he
around
can do.
a lot.
Quarterback still with the football. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd
here we go.
and 13. Throwing off play action.
This Michigan team, week 1, we got absolutely demolished, Jackson, against
3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
you beat Ohio State
Puts the
10-6.
game away right
Yeah, week
here.
1 we looked really bad. We had a bad
Another
playbook,
accurate throw by this quarterback,
and
this
we
guy
changed it
has
over to
just
Utah.
been
Now we're
on
doing good,
fire
Jackson.
all
We're
game
probably the
long.
best team.
Over 200 yards passing.
What do you think about that, though?
Making
Anyways, the
tough
glitch
decisions
is
for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
I think it's Dogo. He figured out that if you do some position changes, and if you force some losses and some position changes, I don't think any seniors or juniors can get in, though. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because you can't drop them in like we used to. Remember, you used to could drop any player you wanted to in there. That was fun when we did that. You could drop like Jeremiah Smith every single time. Now let me ask you this, Dogo. If I change Jeremiah Smith's position to punter, and he's a 2-star, can I technically get him at like a Kent State? Can I get him at like Kennesaw State? Can I get him at Miami of Ohio? Yeah, we're gonna see. He's gonna drop a video on us. I think he said he's gonna drop it in the Discord. And if he drops it in the Discord, what we're gonna do is we're gonna analyze that thing. We're gonna dissect it, and then we're gonna make a video to help him get it out there. Right? Content for us as well. Like I said, I'm gonna give credit to him. He found it. He said I inspired him, so that was really cool that I inspired him with one of my videos. So I thought that was awesome. But we're gonna give credit back to him, and hopefully we can get him going. And then, but we're gonna put a spreadsheet together, and we're gonna figure out if you do this glitch. This is a spreadsheet that is attached to it, and we're gonna see where all the possibilities that like Jeremiah Smith could go. You know, things of that nature. John Mateer, whoever you want. I found it more successful with the sophomores. Can you address that, though, about what I just asked about with, like, Jeremiah Smith? If I move him to a punter, right, and I force losses to Ohio State, drops the prestige, he goes down, he gets in the portal as a 2-star punter, right, we're going to move his position back to wide receiver. We know he's going to be a dog at wide receiver. Does that give me the ability? I'm just going to have to try it myself. We're going to have to try it on stream here in a minute. We might do it now and make a video. We might do it now just to make a video. Good content. Really good content. How's Bryce Underwood not in the Heisman? Oh yeah, Jackson. As soon as you get back, man, we're gonna have you a fresh new glitch. But because he's a sophomore and I did the same thing, it never worked with him. But can you talk on the Jeremiah Smith thing I asked? That's really what we want to know. That's all we really want to know. I mean, honestly. Can these guys get a Jeremiah Smith on a discount double check, a 2-for-1 BOGO deal, and get him on a small school, and then change his position, and then have the absolute blast of a time destroying the whole MAC conference with Jeremiah Smith that they absolutely just rigged it up to get? Hang on, guys. I got to start this one over.
Welcome to the big house.
If we're going to sim, Jackson, so we figured out some new things, right? So when we sim, to get out of getting stuck in so many trap games, we got it when we sim, and if we know we're going to sim like this Iowa game, they're not ranked. It's probably going to be a boring game, right? We got to move it over back to 12-minute quarters. But then when we play a real game, what we're going to play, got to move it to 12, or we move it back to 5. But for sim stats, get our boys in the Heisman, all that stuff, what we got to do. You can also get Dylan Stewart and Sellers in the portal. Okay, so we need to make a list of who does it work on, what players will go in, where will they go as a normal player, as in their normal overall, and then where would they go as a kicker or punter, right? People are going to want to know that. They're going to be curious about that. You move him to kicker, not punter. Okay, kicker, right.
Welcome to the big house, home of the...
I am so glad you came into the chat tonight. Come on, man. Come on. Let's not do this. Let's not get trapped with Iowa. I mean, our defense is absolutely stacked. 17-0. I fully anticipate to win about 31-0. But of course, we can't have nice and shiny things. Not in the sim. The sim just doesn't like us. We're gonna end up winning. Come on, give me 31. Oh, I called that one. Nice. All right. That's a win. We keep the season going. Right. Dill, you still here? 31, 3-1. What's a little 17? Hayes. And Mbakwe, 2. He went off. I can take a video of the video on my device. What do you mean by that? All I really want to know is, main thing is when you make this video, go over what the method is, right? So, drop the team, make them. So you're saying you got to move them to the Independence Conference, right? That's the first thing you got to do. So, when you go to create the dynasty, all right, you really got me. You've got me. Like we got to try it right now. We've got to try this right now. I got to try it. I got to start a new one. I got to try it. I want to try it right now. I want to see what's going to happen. I know we're supposed to be playing Michigan Dynasty. If Michigan guys come in, they'll be all right. All right, let's go single player. All right, and then my next question is does it work in... It'll work in online or offline, but you'd have to have a commissioner, so it's really not worth trying it to do it in an online. It's not going to work. It's got to be mainly offline. But, you know, there's going to be the online heads. They want to stay competitive. They're going to blow up your stuff. Does it work in online? I'm getting absolutely ruined in online. I need your help.
Your dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll
So because he has a lower deal breaker, he'll go into the portal. All right, here's my thing. All I want to see is Jeremiah Smith right now.
And protected rivals.
All right, I'm going to move Ohio State to... I'm going to swap them with Notre Dame. All right, so the way that, if I'm understanding this correctly, the way that this glitch works is when you go to start a dynasty, you essentially take the team that you want of the player. And then what you do is you move them into the independents. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Ohio State, and we're going to take them from the Big Ten, and we're going to move them into the Independence Conference. All right, we're going to start this. Then what we're going to do, what you're going to do, you're going to come over here, create the coach, right? So technically, you could do multiple teams at once in the independents. And then what this basically does is it lowers the conference prestige of your program. So then that changes your deal breakers on your players. So for instance, Jeremiah Smith is the one we're targeting. Caleb Downs possibly the one we're going to target. His deal breaker is pro potential. Championship contender. A lot of that's going to change now. Conference prestige, right? It's a B+. It needs an A. A lot of that's changed. Just simulate the season. And then, so basically all you do is do some forces. Go ahead and advance up to the first week of the season. Let's force some losses. We're gonna play with that. We're gonna make Ohio State go winless. That's what we're gonna do right here. And then what we'll do is they'll go 0-12. And then we'll watch and see if this forces a lot of people out. So essentially what this is doing is this is giving us another glitch, another transfer portal glitch. To get any player you want out of here. Any player you want to put in the portal, you can put in the portal. All right, so that's going to allow us to do really bad. Now we really don't care about anything else. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight to the players, send the players leaving. So that's pretty much where we're at. All right, so you don't have to right now because if you move on to kicker, there will be no way to make the prestige go up. Okay. Explain that to me a little bit more. So did I do something wrong right there? That's what I'm wondering. And if I did, what was it? Ohio State kicker pro potential is not good. It's a D- or something. But my thing is, when do I change their position? I want to see if I move them just to the Independence Conference. What does it do? You've really got me. Got me curious. I mean, we obviously did really, really bad. You can do it, but you don't have to. Okay. How can you change positions of other teams? I'm confused. Well, that's what I'm a little bit confused on too, because if I go over to my team right now, I can't actually touch an NIL player, right? You have to wait until the off season. But what you're hoping, this could potentially be a lot of work, right? So if I go to look at Jeremiah Smith, you'd have to do it in the off season. And so you would take control of him. You would see wherever he went, and then you would take, I'll show you, Jackson. I'll show you how you do it. The player's leaving. Caleb Downs is leaving. Jeremiah Smith still would not leave. So that's okay. You can always change their whole schedule. All right, so he didn't leave, but Tate's leaving. Caleb Downs is leaving. So that's a good one, right? Is it the same way before with getting any players before the patch? No, this is a little bit different. All right, so basically here's what would happen. So you would get Jeremiah Smith, and then you would have to redshirt him to save his year, basically. You save a year. So I'm not even worried about the portal. We're just going to go to signing day. Jeremiah Smith, I'm going to move to kicker, not punter. I think that's what he said. You got to move him to kicker, not punter. Yeah, you move him to kicker. He said he did it to Leonard Moore. So is that what you did too? Yep, Jackson. Patrick became a member, by the way. Tonight. All right, so now we're at position changes. This is what's big. So now I'm going to move Jeremiah Smith over to kicker. And if I really wanted any other players off of their team. So now here's what you do. Now this is where the glitch actually comes into play. Now you go in, create characters. Who's another? Let's just go look at the rosters, right? Because they're already reset. I'm going to go through and say, now you're going to have to sim through a whole season, but it allows you to do it. But what you can do is you'd go to national. You'd say, these are the guys that I want. I really want Ryan Williams. I really want KJ Bolden. Okay. All right. So here is the glitch that you're going to do. This is the off-season position change kicker glitch. So what you do is, no, I just changed up Notre Dame's schedule and went to another team, made that team do well, and he went into the portal. Yep, community is growing. All right, so basically what you do is in the beginning when you start your dynasty, you move the team that you want, or I guess the players. All right, I'm confused now. I got myself a little bit confused. Community is growing, Patrick, or Jackson, you're not wrong. All right, talk to me, Dogo. So do I have to move them? Do I have to move all these guys' teams into is it a position kicker glitch, or is it the independents and moving them to kicker glitch tied together? Or is it one or the other, or is it you have to have them both? Talk to me on that. Because, see, that's where the questions you're going to get. I mean, I guess we're going to find out, right? We move him over to kicker. Anyways, Jackson, what I was telling you is you said you were talking about, what'd you say? How can you change positions of other teams? I'm confused. You do it in an offline. So in an offline, what you do is you come over here to the Members tab, create a new one, only with Pro Potential and Playing Style. So, like I said, Ryan Williams was another player. That's another one I want to get and see if I can make him a kicker and get him on the same team. We're going to go Kalen DeBoer. Then what you're going to do, you're going to go to position changes. You take it over. Ryan Williams, he's a junior. I'm going to move him to a kicker. I'm going to play with this. So now he's a kicker. He's a 43 overall. It's going to make him really bad. We're going to go. Now, I really don't care about much. Here's what I want to try to do. Here's what I want to try to do. Made them play like Kent State and Arkansas State. We're going to switch to the main character. We're going to advance to ensure they stay on the roster because they're low overalls. Yeah, I'm about to do that. I'm about to simulate the next season. Yeah, now I sim to the next off season. Devin. Yeah. That's insane. So 45 out of 85. We don't really. Jeremiah Smith's right there. We're going to make sure we redshirt him. We're going to do the same. We're going to make sure it doesn't kick him. We're going to force ahead. Just the kicker. Yep, just the kicker. Yep. I'm going to go redshirt him and Ryan Williams. This could be a good one. This could be a really good one. All right. Let me do it right here. Redshirt player. We're going to redshirt our kicker. I want to see what happens. Jeremiah Smith. He gets the red shirt, so he's going to get that junior year back. So you do get a year to play. You can use him for a year at a place. Can use him 1 year at a place. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to switch to Alabama. I want 2 players to show for an example to see what happens. Why won't it work? He has proximity to home for Jeremiah Smith. Okay. But even if you put him as a backup, possibly? So what happens if we do that and then you go to the depth chart and then he never plays, though? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because proximity to home is his. What is his? Pro potential. So Jeremiah Smith will. This deal breaker will not move. Okay, well, that's something good to look at. All right, let's go back to the next offseason. Go to players leaving. I'm genuinely curious. You got me now. You got me curious. We don't really care what happens. This is going to take a while to sim, but if this works out good, then it's going to work out good. Everyone else just dipped. They were like, nope, I'm not standing around for this. Try to figure why he figures this glitch out. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost too, but we're going to get it. So basically, we got to look at deal breakers. You got to look at what's the deal breaker, and you got to try to break it. That will force them into the transfer portal. I'm glad you did the membership too, Patrick. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, Jackson. I know you're lost. Then we're gonna get back to some gameplay here in a minute, or we might wrap this one up and start this one back on Sunday. Penn State one, or not Penn State, the Michigan one. We're on a roll. Our team is starting to get good. But basically, what we're trying to figure out is, you gotta look at deal breakers. So, like if they have a basically what he's saying is everything is, now it kind of makes more sense. The players that you want, you have to go target their deal breaker. You have to get their deal breaker to break. So if they have conference prestige as their deal breaker, you take them out of their conference, you move them to a smaller one, it drops it down. You move their position to, you know, they're going to transfer out. That's going to force them to transfer out. Like Jeremiah Smith's was, like Ryan Williams was proximity to home. There's not much you can do for that. It's in Alabama. He's at Alabama. He's probably not going to leave. Jeremiah Smith was conference prestige. We go and look. His was pro potential. Well, we have a D. It needs to be a B minus. So it might work because his deal breaker might change to playing time. Well, that's what I wanted to see is over the year, course of a season, if he didn't start, which probably should have paid attention to that. So hopefully that doesn't ruin our experiment. If he didn't start at kicker. Playing time. If you have a C plus, you need a B minus. So it does. So it does work. So this is how you can get people out. It does work. Wow. Okay. So we're going to play off the deal breakers. You're going to force. All right. So now we got to go through the video and we got to figure out, you got to tell everybody, what do you do for this one? What do you got to do for that one? And that one, and that one, and that one. So that makes sense. All right. Players leaving. Now let's go look and see what happens. Where's my kicker at? Jeremiah Smith is going to transfer out. Okay. Now, all I got to do is just stay at players leaving. Now, all I've got to do, go to Alabama. Bye-bye, Ryan Williams. 2 kickers. List the deal breakers in the chat. So now, Jackson, if what I'm going to do is, this is literally like every person's dream come true of what they've wanted. Now, we'll basically, we'll see, though. We'll see. Because their teams, I don't know what they're going to be. They're probably going to be smaller schools in Alabama. Probably going to be smaller schools in, like, Ohio or wherever, or Florida, right? So you can't, it just depends. I don't know. We'll see if he's open. Now, does it make them open or does it make them in a top 5 lot? If it makes them open, that's really good because then people are really going to get on board with this transfer glitch. Because then what's going to happen is you're going to have this long list of crazy kickers. But I wonder, do people get lost? You probably can only do so many. I bet you can seriously only do so many. Okay, it makes them open too. So literally any program in the country, you can get them. So now that means if I want to do my rebuild with, I don't know. Who's a small team that's got cool jerseys that people, anybody? Anybody? What's a 1 star? There's a bunch of zeros. Kennesaw State. UCF. Where's UCF? Are they a 2 star? All right, UCF. Now I can go here, Scott Frost, existing coach. Bada bing, bada boom. I go to my transfer. I go free up 2 spots. If I want an all-star offense year after year, then you can keep going on and on and on and on, and then you kind of got it, right? Where did all these people come from? That are watching now. We got 9 people watching. Well, we got it. Now I got to start over and make the actual video. So now, kicker. Let me go over here and sort by that. I can now get Ryan Williams, and I can now get Jeremiah Smith. So, good thing we talked through that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, pro potential. You gotta have. He wants pro potential. So he is open. So then, basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go try to find a school that's small enough with cool enough jerseys that I can rebuild and go get both of these guys. And then I'm going to move their position back, and then they're going to go get training boost, and then they're going to be right back to where they need to be. So does that make sense now, Jackson? I know I've said a lot. I've got to make a video about this to get with you. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be huge. Brand exposure, all that. So I think a lot of that's going to be tied to, like you said, moving them to a different conference, right? But the main thing is maybe not the independence. It's just playing off of the actual deal breaker. Ole Miss is a 3.5 star. Like Tulane, right? Like I said, I'm just trying to find teams that have cool jerseys. Texas Tech is a 3-star, and it's from Texas. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to have to do it all over again and start the video all over again. Because now I understand it better. Much better. Now I feel smart like Dylan Nichols. Now I feel smart. Yeah, now I feel smart like Dylan Nicholson. Now I am. Now I'm there. Yeah, now I made it. I finally made it. Ooh. Don't be as kind as you. That will get you hurt. All right, so really you got to go look at schools and look at their pro potential for Jeremiah Smith. Does East Carolina have good pro potential though? So then I guess there's way. Yeah, I'm gonna play it here in a minute. We're on the cusp of another groundbreaking video right here. We're just working through it. That's basically what we're doing right now. We're working through the kinks of this live. And then we're going to come back through and record this thing and get this thing hashed out. So you would have to, like boost the team. I mean, I'm staying with you now. I'm understanding what you're saying now. I can get Ryan Williams having playing time. That's nothing. That pro potential is dangerous for Jeremiah Smith. All right, but still, I had a guy that wanted Jeremiah Smith at Oregon all those years. Like, he was like, dude, I could never get him. I bet you now I could take Jeremiah Smith and I could get him to Oregon. I'm going to go find that dude's comment. I'm going to tell him we did it. We found it. We figured out how to do it. Because I bet Oregon's got a good enough. And if not, then I'm wondering if Jeremiah Smith just got bugged. Curious right here. Curious to see what's happening. You can use strategists. So you could really play off of this thing. I mean, there's a lot more you could talk about. All right, so now I can get finally Jeremiah Smith. No one else is going to recruit him because they're kickers. So now I can go get my favorite players if I have good enough. As long as I have someone that's got the deal breaker, right? So now I come over here, Jeremiah Smith, throw a 50 on him. Ryan Williams, throw a 50 on him. That's a lot of teams we just created. Basically, I really just want to see how do we put this in words? Yeah, but Notre Dame, just make them have a really, really bad schedule. Okay. So now, Jackson, like we were talking about, if you're an Oregon fan and you want Jeremiah Smith, you've always wanted Jeremiah Smith, the actual game version of Jeremiah Smith on the Oregon roster, which I think I didn't turn off auto recruiting, so I bet it took them off. Oh, look at that. Huge lead. We're going to snag them. As Dylan Nicholson said, well, I don't know if I can say that. I don't really want to say that. You know, sometimes some of the stuff you say is suspect. All right, let's just go to signing day. I mean, this is pretty cool. You like the stream? Nice, Gridiron. We're hashing out a new an actual new transfer glitch that's going to be probably really good. Probably going to be really good. National Signing Day from the point of view of Oregon. We just got Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams. You can put anybody you want in there. A little workaround. Right? Boom. Boom. 1 stars. Look at those 1 stars we just got. Now, does this change? This is what it's all about. Ryan Williams. Oh, he's just a 95 overall wide receiver that was hiding that kicker. Jeremiah Smith, everyone's favorite wide receiver. Wish you could download the rosters in CFB. I just got a 99 overall speedster, who they both got their red shirts, so I still get another year with them. So now I have Corey Moore, Ryan Smith, Ryan Williams, and Jeremiah. I've always wanted Corey Moore. You can use the strategist coaching ability to lower the amount needed. Okay, so make a custom coach. Go strategist. Lower the amount. How far do we have to go into strategists? Okay, QBs have we got to go tier 3. QBs have lower threshold, deal breaker thresholds. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe we just found this. All right, so now we just ended up getting those crazy wide receivers. This is insane. You come into my chat as a subscriber who I influence, and then you drop straight knowledge on us. Yeah. Yeah, locks need to go crazy. You can use the coach glitch to get you infinite amount of coach coins to purchase the abilities. I thought they patched that. Yeah, I'm going to need the how-to video. I'll be playing all next week. Yeah, you're going to want this. So get a ton of likes. Wait, what did I just miss? Is he doesn't have really good training results? What is his build? Because those were pretty disgusting. I don't think he does. You know, he doesn't have motivator at all. So okay, that makes sense. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My roster I have now. Now I don't have a quarterback because whatever we took over we didn't get. But I have 3 elite wide receivers. Wow, you guys are destroying it on the likes and stuff too. How many likes do we have on the stream? Almost got 10, boys. Almost got 10. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start a new dynasty. First of all, I'm gonna look at a couple different things. Now that I've got my mind wrapped around it, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna come back. Jackson, I'm recording the video right now. We're gonna get this video out with Dogo. We're gonna say Doggo, and yeah. So basically, we're gonna get this video out. All right, someone comment. What's the clickbait title that we can do to get this on the ground running? What do you guys think? What's the title of this need to be called? Y'all think about that. Comment it down in the chat. I'll be right back. The new transfer portal glitch that can make you unstoppable. Add a new member, then make him a dynasty owner and retire your coach, and then add. I thought that was patched. You can still do it. Add a new member and then make him in the dynasty owner. Retire your coach, then add your coach back. Yeah. I thought they patched it. Wow. There was a lot of people saying it was patched. All right, we're going to turn auto recruiting on so we keep the roster. Injuries off. Wear and tear off. Just for now. So can I throw multiple teams in here? I guess you got to go look at players, right? It's really just based off of players. Oh, I gotta mute you. All right, well, if you get off, I'm going to record this. I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to have this video up tomorrow. I'm going to have it up tomorrow. Doggo. Getting off right now. I'm glad you came in here. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for allowing us to get some content. That's awesome. Awesome. Good work. Good stuff. Can I stream tomorrow? I can't stream tomorrow. I'll stream Sunday. Insane kicker portal glitch. Yeah, that's the name. That's the name of it. That's what we're gonna use. Insane kicker portal glitch. I like it. All right, guys. Welcome back to the 9 to 5ers channel. Thank you guys for being here. Leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. If you guys haven't done that already, that way you don't miss any of these videos that we put out. We got a good one today. A really good one. We're talking about an insane kicker portal glitch. This is how you can get any player in the game moved around and put into the transfer portal. Now, it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of work, but that's okay. This is how you get like Jeremiah Smith to go to Oregon, to go to Georgia. This is basically another workaround to how we can get any player moved in since EA patched us in the last one. Now, this wasn't my own doing. This is one of our subscribers, the Doggo. That's the subscriber that hooked us up with the idea, gave us the green light to go ahead and talk about it on the channel. He said we inspired him with our original transfer glitch video that EA patched, and so he was determined to figure out another way, and he did it. So shout out to him. He's got a video coming out. Check out his channel. I'll have that link down below. But let's get into it. So basically, essentially what we're doing, what is the insane kicker portal glitch, transfer portal glitch? So basically what it does is it just ties off, it works off of deal breakers. So basically what you're doing is you're looking for different deal breakers like conference prestige, championship contender, playing time, brand exposure, and pro potential. And so what you want to do is you're basically going to want to look at the players that you want to go after, and you got to look at their deal breaker. So what happens is then if it has like conference prestige, a way that you can work around to get that player like Jeremiah Smith, let's just say that was his, is when you go to start your dynasty, go to custom conferences for this first year, take Ohio State, move them out of the Big Ten, move them to the independents. That immediately drops down their conference prestige. Brand exposure, pro potential, things of that nature. How you can offset that and attack that deal breaker is you can basically go through at the season and you can do force losses for that team. And I'll pause it right here so you guys can see that in live action. All right, let's start this. Basically what we're going to do is I'm going to pause in and out, make a couple different teams. Players, basically I just want to go assemble a crazy team. That's what I want to do. Like, what's the best team possible? I have to go, but I'll be back to my normal watch times once I'm back. Nice, nice. Lucas, I am just using a different account. All right, Lucas, we're going over the video right now. What are like some of the craziest players? Ryan Williams, obviously, Jeremiah Smith. Who's the best quarterback in the game? I already shouted you out. In the video. Who's the best quarterback in the game? Somebody talk to me. I can't remember. The Arch. I got to pull up the ratings. That's a basically. So you got Caleb Down, Jeremiah. Fernando Mendoza. What am I doing? Well, he's a senior, so that's not gonna work, right? It's not gonna work for him. So he's basically gonna be left out. So if they're an upperclassman, it's really not gonna work. Is he a true? You could redshirt him and you could make it work. Let's go look. That's what we want to look at. That's what we want to look. Make Arch Manning say NK. I want to look at Fernando Mendoza real quick. Because I want to see, is he true? It's like a junior. He's a red shirt, but he's a red shirt. So what's his deal breaker? Championship contender. But he's probably going to go to the NFL, right? Mateer, you're saying use Mateer as an example, as a quarterback? Okay. No, I'll use Mateer. You figured this out, so I'm going to use your... Let's lean on your knowledge on this one. I'm gonna do Oregon too, because I really do just want Decorian more. I want to see what it takes to get Decorian more. Push him on the depth chart. You got it. Now, which one would that be? Okay, so I have to address all those. So, like your brand exposure, pro potential, championship contender, conference prestige, all that can be impacted with. Conference prestige is going to be move them out of a conference. Championship contender, brand exposure, and pro potential are going to be impacted by losses. And playing time is going to be basically impacted by playing time. Split them. That's what we want to look at. And then you got proximity to home. What we want to look at. Okay, guys, so like we were talking about, so once you go into the dynasty, we talked about the first one. Conference prestige is one of the deal breakers we're trying to attack. You just move the team out of that conference in the very beginning, and that will drop the conference prestige. The next one that we want to look at is we want to look at playing time. So one of the ways you could do that, we'll force over here. How do we attack that deal breaker? And I have a couple different scenarios of a couple different players that we want to look at. So I'm looking at Jeremiah Smith for Ohio State, Ryan Williams, John Mateer, and Decorian Moore from Oregon. So basically, these are the 4 deal breakers that I'm going to be pursuing. And these are the 4 that we have to go find. The first up is Jeremiah Smith. He has a pro potential deal breaker. So basically what I'm going to talk about is how do we attack each one of these. For pro potential, when you look at pro potential, your brand exposure or your championship contender, all you're going to do for this team is you're going to force losses. So once you identify what the player's pro potential is or deal breaker is, then you can come over here. Once you advance to the regular season, you're going to go to team schedule. And then what you'll do is you'll just go and force losses to that team. And that should sink it enough in the first year where hopefully he'll end up going in the portal. But here's a little tip for you guys. If they stay for the underclassmen, now this is almost impossible for the upperclassmen because they don't have the eligibility. They're more than likely the rating's too high, and they're going to end up going to the NFL. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to make Ohio State go winless. So we're going to go ahead, and this is exactly what you do. And you can do this in offline. Online, this is going to be too difficult to do. I wouldn't even try to worry about how to do it. You'd have to do it with a commissioner, and then your commissioner's not going to let it fly. So I wouldn't even worry about it. That's how we offset that one for those couple ones. All right, let me look at Jeremy. This is still proximity to home. Yeah. Okay, next on the list is Ryan Williams. We're looking at proximity to home. So like I was saying to you guys earlier, if it's an underclassman and it's a sophomore, there's two ways, proximity to home, that you can do this, right? So you can bench Ryan Williams, and hopefully that will move his deal breaker from proximity to home to playing time. But he'll jump in the portal as a certain, basically top 5 locked. This method that we're going to go with the kicker is going to guarantee that this player will have an open status. The last time we did this glitch, they were locked in the top 5, and certain people, certain teams couldn't get in. We're going to get it to where it is open. All these players will be open, and when we position change them to the kicker. But for now, if you wanted just to get them in, see which teams they are, top 5, locked, this is how you would do that. You would just sit them and bench them. For right now, we're really not going to worry about his proximity to home. Well, basically what we're going to do is we're going to, in the offseason with Ryan Williams, we're going to change his position to kicker. We're going to redshirt him as his junior year, and you're going to be able to use him as a junior. That's one way that you could do it. So with another quarterback, another player, deal breaker, John Mateer. Here's his conference prestige. What we're going to do, what we found out, is that what you can do is you can actually put a backup in, bench him. He won't get any playing time. And so what that'll do is it'll essentially drop his deal breaker. It'll make his deal breaker change, and then it will move from conference prestige to more than likely playing time. Like I said, once again, if it doesn't work out like that, still bench the player you want for the year. Go look at the players you want. Bench the quarterback you want. Make sure he's got years of eligibility left. If it's a redshirt senior, he's gone. It's not going to work for him. If you do find out how to do that, definitely comment that down below. But then what's going to happen with him, he'll jump in the portal. If not, we'll move him to kicker. And then I'll show you guys what will happen. The next guy that we're going to look at is one of my personal favorite players, DeCorian Moore from Oregon. Basically what I'm going to do is I just want to see what is his deal breaker. What is it going to take to get him to transfer? So for his, he has playing time. That's easy enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to bench him. And he's a good player, but he's going to have to sit, right? So we're going to do it. So this is going to be really good for you guys to see why it would be great for these players to go in as their current overall, right? And then why the kicking method makes it even better, how it makes it better. All right, so now I got to go bench Ryan Williams. All right, now we're just going to go straight to it, right? Is that right, Lucas? We're just going to go straight to players leaving. Okay, next thing I want to point out to you guys is now make sure you have forced all your losses that you want to force before you advance. So make sure you go to team schedule of all the teams, all the players you want. Make sure you force all the losses you need to make those teams bad. Make sure you have moved them out in the very beginning from whatever conference they're in to a lower level conference, drop that prestige. You've done that beforehand. And then the third thing is make sure you've set your depth charts to where all these players that you want are now basically they're on the bench. Put them on the bench, make sure they're not starters anymore, and then that way you can make sure. So if you get all three of those done, then what you're going to do is you're going to go to actions over here, and we're simming all the way to players leaving. And I'll catch you guys there at that menu. Good stuff, Lucas. Good stuff, Lucas. Really good stuff. This one's going to be a good one. It's going to be a really good one. We'll whip up a good thumbnail. We'll get some. We'll let it gain some traction. Right. We'll let it get some traction. This one will be good. It's going to be, I'm going to let them know this. And then, you know, once we get to this position change, you know, at this point, you're going to have to play the long game. A little bit of simulation, right? To get some of the players you want to get on certain rosters. And that's okay. If you really want it to happen, you'll stay around and go for it, right? I would. I would like to see how many juiced up players I can get in one foul swoop. How many kickers? Can I get 35 kickers that no one's going to be recruiting and put 15 points on all of them and then position change them and just break the game? That's what I'd want to do. That's basically what I'm going to talk about here in just a minute. Thoughts on that, Lucas? Yep. I mean, that's pretty much what you were after, right? I'm glad we just got it in a format, right? We got it in words. Okay, guys, we are back. We are at the players leaving screen. So at this point of the glitch, you're going to see Jeremiah Smith. You're going to see some of these guys. They probably will not be transferring, even though I told you they would. It's okay. If you made it this far of the video, that means you're really committed and really wanted this to get done. Let's go look. Let's go look at who left and who didn't. Because this is where a workaround comes into play. No Jeremiah Smith. You've lied to us once again. We cannot no longer trust this channel. Corian Moore didn't even leave. Didn't even think about leaving. All right. John Mateer, though, playing style, it did work. He's leaving for our playing time. He is leaving. We dropped him in the portal. We got him. That's perfect. What we wanted. Last guy we got to go check on is Ryan Williams, right? Let's go check on Ryan Williams, and let's see what happened to him. I like to do this live so you guys know that we're not trying to cheese you guys. It actually works. Ryan Williams also did not leave. He didn't leave. So now this is where our kicking, I guess you could say, glitch. So the only one that went into the portal out of all those guys was Mateer. Basically, you're going to advance. You can get Mateer. You got him in there. But here's what I want you guys to see. This is the biggest part. Now, this is where the long haul, kind of long play of this glitch works. Well, you got to stay to the end of the video. Make sure you see everything played out the right way. So, as you guys can see, He's in here, and he's in the but the biggest thing that I want you guys to notice is that John Mateer, he stayed right there, stage top 8. Now, as Ohio State, I didn't get in. I can't talk to him. Now, if I want to try this glitch and I'm trying to get him and I was Ohio State, what did his thing go to? Went to playing time, right? Okay, it's not right. So we don't have the grade for him because we have too many guys. He's not going to play. So now this is where the kicker would come in. So we're going to keep an eye on where he goes. We are. We're going to keep an eye on where he signs. If he signs with TCU, we're going to take over TCU to show you guys some stuff. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to sim to the end of this now. I'll see you guys at the end of it. We're just going to go right here, advanced week, and then we're going to go to National Signing Day so we can get that position change menu. That's the biggest thing next. We want to get all the players set up in the portal, and then we want to get, if they don't go in, we want to get to this position change. How we doing, Lucas? How we thinking? Does that make sense? Has all that made sense so far? Are we still summing anything? Have we missed anything? Doing good? Okay. Nice. This is going to be a spicy video. It is. All right, now we're at position change. Let's go National Signing Day and let's see where we went. I like to come back out because some people think you're being a corn dog and cheesing them. All right, guys. So now we're back to the position change. We went to National Signing Day. Like I said, the reason why we wanted to stop here is because this is a very important part of the glitch. You have to stop here for it to work right. You cannot miss this step. We're at National Signing Day. We're going to take an eye. The reason why, because we want to keep a track on what guys we were after, right? Where did they sign? Okay, because then what's going to happen is we're going to go to members and we're going to start creating new characters to keep up with that. John Mateer is our example player. Basically, now that Jeremiah Smith didn't transfer because, well, the pro potential didn't really drop. So now what we got to do is we got to figure out how do we get him moved. So basically, we're just going to stack a bunch of players at wide receiver, and then we're going to get his position moved to kicker. This is where the kicker comes into play. Now, why kicker? That's what you guys have probably been asking, been thinking to yourselves. Why does it have to be kicker? Well, it's kicker because one reason is because it drops them to a 1 or a 2-star overall player. So what that does is that allows you to get a bunch of different players that you normally wouldn't, and it allows you to basically get them at smaller schools. Originally, on our glitch, season? What did I miss? Make the team have a good season. What do you mean? Elaborate really quick on that. I paused the video. Oh, make the small school because no team will lose a player. Talk to me a little bit more on that. Which team are you talking about? So that they can change their position. So make the team have a good season because no team will lose a player. They can change their position. Ohio State. So I need to make them have a good season now. Why though? Because no team will lose a player. All right, let me go back to this real quick. And so basically what that allows us to do now is you guys can see with the pro potential, it went from It was high to an A. Now we're not sending many kickers to the pros here at Ohio State. So now we need to have a D plus. Now we only have a D. So he's possibly going to transfer out. More than likely he will. More than likely he will. Let's go check on some of these other players. Because you can't change their position. I see what you're saying. I kind of see what you're saying. I'm a little bit confused on that, though. Go check on John Mateer. Okay, guys, so now we're keeping on track on our other player, John Mateer. He went to Oklahoma State. He's a redshirt junior. He's going to be moving up. What we'd basically want to what we'd want to do is we'd want to have a younger player, right? And then that way, what we can have is we can have the player come back. So what we would do, we would go to Oklahoma State. We'd want him to be a true junior instead of really a redshirt junior like Mateer is. That's why I want you guys to keep a thing on that. I'm going to take over Oklahoma State. Let's say I really wanted to have Mateer go to another school, a smaller school, right? And a lot of this is going to be the long game, guys. It's going to be the long game. Which he's not even on here, so we'll just hold on to it once it finally shows him on the roster. I'm surprised it hasn't yet. So we'll go check on another player really quick. He's a senior. That's why, right? Yeah, that's why it's not going to work for him. Guys, I just want to come back and clarify. That was one of the examples, John Mateer, that he's going to be an upcoming senior, so it's not going to work. So we can use a player like Sam Levitt is what we'll use. We'll take it from here. I wanted to use John Mateer to show you guys that how when he's going to be an upcoming senior, it doesn't work. They need to be an underclassman. That way you have another year to use them and get that red shirt. And it preferably if they're true. So see Ryan Williams here, he already got the red shirt. So what we're going to do with him is we're going to move him over to kicker. Proximity to home was his thing, but he's now a backup kicker. Proximity to home, we have an A and an F, but more than likely with no playing time and being a kicker and a low overall, it's going to move him. We're going to keep an eye on that, though. All right, I'll use Sam. So I'll use Sam Leverett from Derek. We're doing on you portal glitch. So we're making the video right now. It's gonna be sweet. You basically can get any player you want on any team you want. Thanks to Lucas. So W's in the chat for Lucas. All right, guys, like we talked about with DeCorian Moore, his deal breaker was playing time. We still have it. We're going to move him over to kicker. This is what we're going to use. I'm going to keep an eye on that. So now that's going to drop his overall, but he's got that red shirt, right? So we're still going to get that year back, that red shirt freshman year. It's still playing time. We have an A+, needs an F. We will go put the punter and address that. We'll make sure there's a quarterback or someone there. So now we want to go ahead and merge into Oklahoma or Arizona State, I mean. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look at Sam Leverett. We're going to take over this team as see the underclassmen. Then to show you go get a quarterback, a good quarterback that you want to run and command this team. He's not there. Hang on, we'll find him real quick. Where in the world did Leverett go? He transfer out? Did, didn't he? He just lost? Did we lose him? Oh, he went to the draft. Okay, so we got to look for possibly sellers. Did the sellers go? He's not in here either. All right, let's just go look at a really good high-level one. Was this the highest rate? That's not the highest rated one, right? Well, I want to pause it. Yeah, this is the highest rated guys. So Reed, Marcel Reed, Ty Simpson. We want to look at someone that's got that redshirt sophomore. So Marcel Reed, right? Does it? Oh, he'll still be on the roster. He didn't transfer. Okay. All right. Good call. Good call. I'm going to go ahead and retire these guys. And we'll make South Carolina. We don't need Oklahoma anymore. We're done. Quit that, please. We're done following them. Because Mateer left, but then we didn't get that chance to get him. South Carolina is a 2-star prestige school. Lord. There he is. So he'll have one more year, right? He could come back as a senior. Is that right, Lucas? I could use him as an example. We probably need to just go and look at who is the highest rated quarterback. Kevin Jennings, Junior Sand. But Rayola. Guys like that. Keelan Russell. Okay, guys, and we're back. All right, so it's no Sam Levitt at Arizona State. He went to the draft, so we're going to use, for this example, we're going to use Lenore Sellers. He's going to be the guy. He came back. He's still got that one more year. So what you have to do is, if you run into this to where you have a player and you can't move his position and you're saying, oh, goodness, what do I do? All you have to do is just go grab a player from any other position where you have a lot of extras. Like cornerback, if you got a 60-something overall. Take them, and you're looking, see how that says 1 of 2 players minimum? You have to address that. You have to fill this quarterback room up until you meet that need. Why do I have to have that many quarterbacks? I don't know. That's broken. And as you can see, it still won't let us. So we've got an extra wide receiver. We're just basically going to dump players into the quarterback position. So that way it allows us to move Lenore Sellers out the kicker. So it's still saying that it's not full yet. So we'll get it full, and then I'll show you guys. I can't stand that they did that. And see, I don't have enough quarterbacks. Probably don't have enough wide receivers. They probably won't let me move that now. It will. Still saying 1 of 2. You see that? That's insane. And even though I have this many quarterbacks, That's crazy. It's still saying not enough. That's so wild that they've screwed that up in position changes. They messed it up so bad. Then I have this many quarterbacks. Now it opens up. You see that? Okay, guys, we're back. It only took me putting, 10 quarterbacks in here to finally get that addressed. So just keep putting players in there, pile it in there, get the player you want. Now you take Lenore Sellers. Now it's all open back up. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to look for kicker. Where is that at? Where's my position? Lenore Sellers is actually a good kicker. So we're going to bench him. But the biggest thing is, too, we're going to go look at, remember, kicker is what opens them up for small schools. Deal breaker, conference prestige, move South Carolina to the independents. That drops that down. That moves him. And also bench him. It's like a double whammy, a double negative. That's something that you can do, right? So we're going to keep an eye on him now. He's our quarterback that we're going to be looking at. Have I touched on all the players? Have I moved them all? You're my smooth kicker. Does that go ahead and show me them all at kicker right there? Guess I could go here, sort by national, and then see who's the fastest kickers, and that'll show me if they're all got moved. Yeah. Those are the 4 players I'm watching. Oh, goodness. The water got me. Excuse me, guys. All right, let's see. So now this is where we go into the regular season, right? Do our red shirts if I need to. Go to the next one. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, Patrick. Went down the wrong pipe. You guys just have to hear it. But I'm okay. Is that correct? I made the brand exposure video. Okay, nice. But what do you think? Is that now we can just go into the next season, right? Okay. Okay, guys, so at this point, we've done everything. We've got our 4 sample players that we're wanting to follow with this glitch, move to kicker. So that way we could look at the difference between, like, John Mateer when he was not moved to kicker. Look at what happened. He went to a bigger school. He had his top 8. We want to look and see what they're at a kicker, lower overall. What does it do to their star rating, and what does it do to their stage status? So now what you're going to do is you're just going to sim to the rest of the off season, and you're going to go to the regular season and sim through the whole regular season again. Once again, we're going to keep an eye on a couple different things: conference prestige, exposure, championship contender, all that stuff. Benching the players, and basically that's what you're going to do. So we're going to do like we did. One other little quick note before you get to the end of the off season: make sure you go look at encourage transfers, and just make sure it doesn't accidentally cut them. I don't think it will, but just keep an eye on it for just in case. Make sure you're under the numbers and stuff like that. The other thing I was going to add to it is while you're doing this, make sure you get your depth chart set. Bench all 4 of these players. That's what I'm about to go over with you guys. Because we've already spent so much time, and like I was telling you guys, this is the long haul part of it. So if you really want to play with these players at a certain school, and you really putting all this time in to get this glitch to work, you really want to pay attention to make sure Jeremiah Smith is not starting. We don't want him starting. Okay, DeCorian Moore, we do not want him starting. If we go to Lenore Sellers and then Ryan Williams, I don't want these guys starting. So it'll actually start them. Lenore Sellers, surprisingly, is a crazy kicker. Like, what in the world? And same thing, Ryan Williams. We want to put him as 4th string, right? Turn all your injuries off, all that stuff, so it doesn't accidentally put them in and they get playing time. And now, like I said, we're going long haul, right? We're basically going to sim, make sure you set your depth chart, set your conferences, all that stuff. We're going right to players leaving. I'll be right back. I'll see you guys there. Four minutes till it's done downloading. Nice. 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 I kind of did a bigger, broader overview of the whole kind of thing and the differences really quick. And then that way, I'm trying to address as many of the questions as possible that would arise for this. But yeah, so far, I mean, I want to see all 4 of them, where they go and stuff, and then get this done, and then let people get it loaded, get it uploaded for first thing in the morning. Let's get it out there. Let's get these people some stuff, and then let's be done with it, right? Let people play around with it, see what they find, what else they can add to it. This could be a good one, really good video. I know I spent 20 minutes, but I'm trying to go in detail. Like I said, trying to talk about all the ifs and ands. Like I said, I know I asked you a lot of questions about it. You're doing it right now, Patrick. Is it working? You got it here first, thanks to Lucas. No other channel. No other channel. You got it here off 9 to 5ers. We found it here. Put a link in the Discord, Lucas. You going as I do? Okay, nice. Nice. Uh-oh, we got fired. Ruh-roh. It's okay. We'll just go add a new character. Which it doesn't matter. We don't even need it. We don't even need it. All right, guys, we're back. We're at the players leaving screen. So now what happens, as you can see, my coach, I didn't keep up with the wins and stuff. Ryan Day got fired. Not that big of a deal. We're still just going to go to players leaving. We want to look at Alabama. And basically, we can just go filter by kickers. Ryan Williams is in the transfer portal. We got him in there. It took us an extra year, but we got him in there. That's the main thing that matters. The other guy that we're going to be looking at, other 3 guys, we got Lenore Sellers, right? We got Jeremiah Smith. He went in. He went in. Look at his deal breaker. It doesn't even show it. So we'll see it once it gets in. He is going to go in as a 78 overall, so we'll see what that does. Oregon, we got to look at DeCorian Moore. Did he go in? So it doesn't look like he went in. So that's one of the biggest things you got to look at. So it looks like he stayed in, actually. So some of them you just have to try and play with, right? If you don't get it, start it over, do it again. I had it a minute ago. We did it one time before this. He actually went. Lenore Sellers did not go. It's okay. Biggest thing is paying attention to those deal breakers. That way, when you can look at the deal breakers, you can add more emphasis on conference prestige, things of that nature, proximity to home, anything like that. So basically what we're going to do now, I like to do it live so you guys can see. We're not messing with anything. We're just going to go look into the transfer portal. We're going to see both those guys in here. And then we'll go look at the rosters and see what our kickers are doing that should probably be in there. So now I'm going to go sort at the transfer portal. I'm just going to go look by school, previous school. I have Ryan Williams. So his stage is open. That's what I was telling you guys about, which is so huge of this thing. Why you play the long game. Now that it's open, any single school that meets this new playing time one, which most of your smaller schools, I can talk to him now. And then if I go look at Jeremiah Smith, he's got pro potential. So Jeremiah Smith's going to be a little bit different. So now all you have to do is if you wanted to always do you wanted these players to go to a certain team, which you couldn't do with the original because they'd lock you out in the top 5 stage. Now, let's go find someone that's got somewhat decent pro potential. Somewhat decent. Who is someone? Indiana, right? So Indiana's a team. Texas Tech could possibly be a suitor. Let's go look at the smaller schools. Let's go look at a really, really small school. Let's go to 0-star. Let's go to Delaware. Now, I can go ahead and tell you guys, Jeremiah Smith is not going to go to this Delaware team because of the pro potential. Now, what you could do to even counter that, right, offset that, is you could go in and you could force a bunch of wins for Delaware, right, and then get guys drafted, edit some ratings, something like that. You can play around with that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going over here. I'm going to sort by these kickers, by what team they're at. Delaware can now talk to Ryan Williams. We are going to recruit him, right? Jeremiah Smith, more than likely not going to be able to talk to. All right, we can talk to him. We've got enough of a pro potential. We have a B. So Delaware somehow is sending guys to the league. So now this is where it gets fun if you can get all these guys in here and they actually go. Like I said, just keep trying it over and over again. So what I'm going to do, this is the nice part about it. They're 1-star kickers, right? I'm going to put 50 points on 1-star kickers. Ryan Williams, Jeremiah Smith. We're not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to come back over here. We're going to switch character. And this is going to be pretty much towards the end of it. So now you can see we're going to sim to National Signing Day. This is the most important part, guys. Do not go past that. This is where you can actually get all these crazy players to your team. Like I said, it's good to see live that DeCorian Moore and Lenore Sellers didn't on this go-around. It's okay. They did on the 2 previous ones I did before I recorded this one. I'm glad that this happened so you guys can see that just because it doesn't work this time doesn't mean it won't always work. It will. You just have to fire it up, load another one in until you get what you need. And then once you get that, then you have a loaded team. You have a loaded team. So now what we're doing is we're just going through, and I'll catch you guys in just a minute. So as you guys can see, just to prove to you guys, Ryan Williams, who's a 1-star, and Jeremiah Smith, who's a 1-star, just signed with the University of Delaware. University of Delaware. Now, this is where it gets really fun and really cool. My 78 overall kicker, who was already my best player, Jeremiah Smith, that's why we go back to the position changes. Now I have a 99 overall, Jeremiah Smith. We're able to now do things we were not able to do. Oh, Ryan Williams. Well, now what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and move him to wide receiver. Now, the University of Delaware has 2 90 overall wide receivers. Now, you could do basically any combination you could think of. You could end up getting, I don't know, you could get Marcel Reed, whoever, Arch Manning, do the same thing. You could end up having Arch Manning, Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams, Ahmad, Brady as your running back. You could have a stacked team on Delaware, sim just a little bit, and then you could build this all up. I mean, you could just have so much fun with it. But guys, that's pretty much it. That's the whole glitch. Just want to prove to you guys that it worked. If it doesn't work the first time around, try it again. Thank you guys. If you stayed for the whole time, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Is there anything, any position changes that you guys want to see specifically? Is there anything that you guys have questions on? Comment it down below. And what is the first players you're going to put in the transfer portal with this new glitch? Comment that down below. See you guys in the next video. All right, we got it. We got it. That's liquid gold, right? All right, did you drop it in the Discord? Did you drop the link in the Discord? Did you join the Discord yet? Because I don't think we see it. I don't know if you dropped it in the Discord yet. Dropped in the comments of this video or the live stream. I click on the live stream. I don't see it. Not popping it up. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing uploaded. I can't believe like Decorian Moore and all them. So Decorian Moore, like he didn't even budge. What in the world? So his was what? Doesn't even say what his deal breaker is. Maybe he played too much. So what happens to Lenore Sellers now? He's just a senior kicker. Pretty crazy, honestly. It is a link. Okay, I might have to just look up and see if it at the end. Comment it down below and when the stream ends. Pittsburgh not here? What do you mean Pittsburgh not here? Patrick? What are you saying to us? Name is transfer portal glitch. Nice. What are you saying, Patrick? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this going. Uploaded. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. We'll do a fresh 9 a.m. release. It's got an hour before it's done. Just because it's such a big video. Put it in the web browser. Okay. Sorry guys, hang on one second. All right, let me see that. Hang on 1 second. Sorry. Sorry. All right, let's see the chat. How do you get to the website? You have a PS2 at all? I don't have a PS2. I tell you what, though, that really does make me want to makes me want to try it out and try to see what kind of a loaded, juiced up roster I can get. What do you guys think? The craziest thing you can get. Like if you have Safari, you can watch the video. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Wow, that's cool. Let's try it again. Let's run it through again. I want to see auto recruiting on for all these teams. I want to see what kind of a team can I potentially assemble, right? That's really what I want to see. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Not trying to take it slow, but all right, guys. I think we're going to end the stream. Have the video out tomorrow. Sunday we'll be a little more focused. Lucas came in here and kind of cleaned house on us, so did some good stuff. So I think Sunday night we're going to come back to Michigan and go win a championship. So make sure you guys come back for that. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Patrick, becoming a member. And I will see you guys. Yeah, I'll do a long stream on Sunday. Yeah, I will. And I will see you guys Sunday. So come back out. I'll talk to you guys then.